Hello.
Hello, everyone.
Welcome to Curse of Strahd episode 2. We are the CaperSmiths, and we've just hit an achievement on Twitch. We've done our first late stream. Apologies for being 9 minutes late, but when you are as much a slave to quality and balanced audio as we are, it just happens sometimes. But
we're suckers for it.
yeah, we're delighted to be streaming. It's been a long time, and we've all been very much looking forward to it. Even though last episode finished very eerily and gave me traumatic times over the days after. How did you feel, Ferg, after last week?
I haven't stopped thinking about it, actually. I've wanted to immediately dive back in. From the second the stream turned off, I've been ready. I've wanted more this entire time. I'm so happy to have my character sheet back on the table in front of me. I've missed it. I actually had to go back and redo it. I've been looking in my journal for this character like 3 separate times, adding nothing, gaining nothing, but just reading it because I wanted more.
I totally agree, and I think the weirdest thing for me, because I now have a character sheet and I'm delighted because I don't have to use D&D Beyond, but as creepy as the vibe was at the end of last episode, we finished in a church, which somehow just makes it worse.
It does, because it's not a nice church.
How are you, Mr. DM? How you
I'm
feeling?
so excited. I think
I'm
that,
sure you are.
it was fantastic, right? Like coming through the fog and entering in it is fantastic. I resent the judgment to the holy establishment. I think you might rue the day that you look down upon a church in the Valley of Barovia. This is a place where you might need to reassess your theological outlooks.
Forgive me for my sins. I shall try to be better. Please be gentle.
He's already challenging the faith. It hasn't even started.
Yeah.
It's so good.
I was going to leave God out of this one as well. Specifically said it. No God stuff. All right.
It's so good.
So it's a little bit quiet in chat, which is fine because we're going to crack into it. But I would love to know how our audio is. So if anyone is out there lurking, just give us like a thumbs up or a thumbs down or hurl some critique our way.
Hi, Rex and Slade. Lovely to have you.
There he is. We've got Lemony Soda Comics and Rix and Slade. Do you like our rain? Particularly Lemony Soda Comics. I feel like you would get a lot out of our fancy rain. All good on audio? Do we all sound like the same? It's only until we come to edit the videos after these streams that I realise how important balancing the audio is at this exact moment of every stream. You lurking at Lemony Soda Comics lurks in the rain. Good stuff.
We're going to run into him somewhere in this church.
He's lurking beneath the floorboards. Is he? Is he, Jacob?
We'll find out.
Right. And let me just check. We're all looking pretty good. Do you need a little zoom in there, Jacob? A little zoom in?
No, I think you look great. Like it's me myself. I thought you were talking about the beautiful rainy Barovian vista.
Yeah, that was amazing.
I'm a little bit low, but other than that, I think we're good and golden.
Do you want to be a bit taller, Ferg?
No, my head's cutting off a bit up there. The top of my thing.
I have the power. I'll have to just sort out this. There we go. All right, now you.
No, now I'm way in there.
Well, I feel like you moved.
You know what? It's fine.
Yeah,
it's fine.
That'll do. Right. Okay. So let's, without further ado, crack into Curse of Strahd, episode 2. Let's see what creepy wonders we have in store for us today, Mr. Jacob. If you'd like to take it away.
Absolutely. So just going over a little bit of bringing people up to speed, or if you're jumping in right now and to find out kind of where we have come from. The two characters of Tristayne and Bohdi had come together for their common goal of trying to find their friend Antonius. They knew that they needed to go find this creature or person called Reggie, which led them to the turtle. And then after a little bit of an interaction with the turtle, they decided that they didn't need their belongings, that they were bold, strong, and tough enough to proceed forward. Yes?
Can I ask a question? Did or did not the turtle have a swirling black hole in its chest?
That is important.
Look, that is an ambiguous thread that I reserve the right to keep open because
Like Reggie's
I don't
chest.
care. Yeah, exactly. Still a cast. Not
He may
at
come
all
back.
his fanny pack that was jostling around his neck. His open shell, which is part of his anatomy, is sheared open with a black void inside, or not.
I
We
can neither
don't know.
confirm nor deny.
Your perception was not high enough to have confident, or your insight was not great enough. We met the Sphinx, who said that you needed to do two things. You needed to rescue this little creature from a place in Darkwood Gate, and you then also needed to go find Antonius. You know, in the absolute fantastic fashion of we're just going to jump straight into it. We're like, yeah, cool, let's do it. And the Sphinx took you straight to Darkwood Gate. You did a little bit of ground research. You went around the town, found some stuff, met some people, found the group, got the little creature, and then also fled in a wonderful, beautiful, whimsical, and action-packed chase and escape scene. And then you went into the fog, which is when Tristayne decided that he didn't want to be prejudiced, didn't want to come into this land with a whole series of preconceived notions, and when he locked eyes with that fog covered entity, he just thought he was buds. And, you know, thought that his wrist was free, available, and open for a good munch, and proceeded to, you know, offer that away.
That was
If I
harrowing.
may, he was a really charming guy. He looked like he needed a hand.
He had a real positive vibe about him.
Yeah, good guy.
It seemed
I
really
liked him.
trustworthy.
He did nothing
I miss
wrong.
him.
I hated it.
Then, through the wonderful presence and intervention of what seemed to be the lord or some form of nobleman of the land, a guy by the name of Strahd, he was able to help you dispatch of this creature, who he referred to as Bleak, was the name of that particular person. And he also shared that Bleak may or may not have been associated with Antonius, and that there was some form of falling out was the general vibe that we got. We also then met one of his manservants, a guy by the name of Raydan, and through carriage, Raydan took you to the town of Barovia, where there was, one, the idea of getting to safety, but two, that was also, there was a townhouse somewhere in that town where Bleak was, or
Number
at least his lodgings
57.
was.
Yes.
Yeah.
With
And his
and the street numbering systems like the Dewey Decimal System.
Bizarre.
Awesome.
Just horrific,
Yeah.
actually.
And then amongst our way of navigating through the town, we came across this young boy, Valakai, who had been potentially or allegedly sold, bartered, or traded for a thing that was referred to as a dream pastry, and he was in a little sack. And while there was a wonderful outcome of intervention and potentially obstructing this elderly baker, who merrily just went on her way afterwards, Valakai seemed to be, I don't know, how would you describe your interpretation of Valakai's either acceptance or response to your rescuing of him?
Indifferent.
Yeah. Yeah.
Weirdly indifferent.
And overly self-confident. Seemed to think that he'd had it under control the whole time, even though he was saying, "Help me."
He was tied up in a sack.
Yeah.
It's amazing. Then you made your way to. He did mention that he was going to find Ireena in town because she was one of the nice and sensible people in the town.
Yes.
Who I'm not sure if it was explicitly said she would be found in the Burgomaster's house.
Mm-hmm.
And then seeing the church crest up on the hill and seeing the castle further up on the ridgeline, which was being backlit by the low moon over top of the fog, you made your way to the church. You came to the front door. The church looked like it had been under the repeated assault of some form of beasts or things. There was claw marks and very, very clear signs that this door had withstood a great number of things trying to gnaw, claw, paw, or tear through it. The door was open. You came in, you looked down the hallway, and then you heard a scream. Now, just before we jump back into exactly that moment, I actually want to share with you something that came from the team on Reddit, on the Curse of Strahd Reddit.
Ooh.
So, Chris, if you can just zoom out a little bit further, and then if you can just pan across to your right a wee bit.
How's that?
Perfect, mate. Absolutely perfect. So you have completed 2 trophies. So there is 23 milestone trophies available. There is 9 secret trophies.
We're achievement
8 combat
hunting.
trophies.
I love it.
And there is 10 roleplay trophies.
Wow.
This is
Out
incredible.
of the milestone ones, we have done the following. We have done Welcome to Barovia. Now, I'm hoping between now and the next stream, thanks to all the wonderful people on the Curse of Strahd subreddit, we actually are compiling a list of the experiences of everyone else who has played this campaign, and I'm hoping to be able to put a rarity statistic in here that shows just how common or uncommon these occurrences or achievements are based on all of the wonderful people around the world that have put in their time to go through and answer what they got up to.
That's amazing.
so cool.
That's amazing.
That's
Wow. So we've got
Thank you, everyone.
2
Thank you
of
so much.
23 milestones, none of 9 secrets, none of, is that 8? None of 8
Of the
combats, and none of 10 role plays. Oh, wow. I
We're
love
already a tenth of the way done.
it. We are.
We're done. We're a tenth of the way there, guys.
Yeah.
Look at us go.
So
good.
the two that you got was Welcome to Barovia, and you've also received a invitation from Strahd, who said tomorrow night he would love for you to come to dinner. So they are 2 of the potential milestone trophies. So congratulations, well done.
Thank you.
And I hope that many more are achieved, unlocked, and continued.
I hope these
I'm excited.
achievements remain forever on my profile, so that I can look.
I
back
want
on
I want these printed out, a certificate or something.
I don't know. I'd need to go back through if you can have a perfect run.
Really?
They're done in a way, and there's so many wonderful people in the comments that are pointing out all of these really, really wonderful and rare things that could happen in a playthrough. I've tried to keep this in a way that you could, if you are an achievement hunter, hopefully get 100%. As opposed to having, okay, cool, this outcome or that outcome or that outcome or that outcome, where you'd have to do 4 different runs of the campaign. So I'm very excited to see how we go. And, we, depending on how these characters go tonight, we might accumulate this, and it might be the CaperSmiths achievements, and they continue into other characters. Who knows?
I can't wait.
Good. Depending on how long these characters survive.
Yeah.
Okay, are we ready?
Yeah, I have
Always.
a question. Okay, are
Yes.
they generally collectively achieved achievements, or would we individually achieve achievements? Can we compete?
Can you? I understand what you're asking.
Ooh.
They would be as a group. There are certain ones though that have to be done by an individual. So I don't know if you want to split it or to
No,
give
I think
a
we
shout
should
out of
keep-
recognition.
I think we should keep track of who gets those ones so that we can compete on who gets the most independent ones at the end.
Yeah, we're talking lifelong bragging rights, honestly.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna hold this over his head for years.
There might be ones that you don't necessarily want, though.
Oh, anti-achievements, unachievements.
I referred to them as, I forget the username, we're having a wonderful chit-chat today, but they're a spoonful of sugar. When you have done something that is so terrible or so bad that instead of ruining your campaign, ruining your evening, there's just a little bit of sugar to help the medicine go down.
Right.
Great.
I'm here for it.
Can't wait.
Let's go.
All right.
Can't wait.
Cool. So we are going to now jump.
Oh.
Wow. I'm just
Look
gonna
at
have to do
this.
some
Oh my
Jimmying.
gosh.
Don't mind me.
Cool. So this flag here is going to be your party tracker until we have decided what the group mascot is going to be. So chat if you have any ideas or have any things that you would like to be considered for a party mascot icon. So anytime we're doing group travel before the party or in events where the party does not split, we can use that as a token. But just to sort of denote where you are. I don't think you guys can track it, so you will kind of have to like ping on the map when you want to move, and I'll control this one.
Okay.
Otherwise, I thought you two would just have too much fun competing for control over the flag.
It's true.
Cool. Just for context, you have come in through down here. You've then come to this intersection. When you look down, you've went around. You would have met Valakai around about here, and then you've come over to the church.
Right.
Sweet.
And the church
Cool.
is right here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're actually going to jump to... Okay, can you see everything?
Everything.
I can
Do
see.
you want me to
Yeah,
hide it
okay.
from us?
Nah, you know what? That's totally fine. We'll just roll with that for now. So what you saw last time is you would have seen the overall hallway, and I sort of described you had these 4 doorways as you looked down. And in the chapel at the far side, it was strewn with debris, and you could hear a soft voice reciting a prayer, and then there was that inhuman scream coming from the floor below. What would you guys like to do?
Tristayne? Tristayne,
Yes, Bohdi.
are you feeling
What?
okay?
No.
No.
No, I've been drained of blood,
It's...
and it's cold, and it's foggy,
What?
and there's moaning beneath the floor.
I figured as much. So, I mean, Father Donovan's the name that we were given.
Yes.
So, off you trot, I suppose. I'll follow close behind you. Better get that scene too. It looks nasty.
Bohdi, I don't think I'm in a position, in a condition rather, to lead the charge here. I
What
might
do you
need
mean
some support.
charge? It's a place of worship.
Do you often see places of worship with broken tables and chairs?
To tell you the truth, I don't see many places of worship. How do you?
I
want
can
to...
tell you from experience that many places of worship usually have pews that are intact,
How do you want to play this? Do you want to go in?
preferably behind you.
Hey, I'm not. I'm not. Okay.
Don't worry, I've got your back.
Yes.
And I gently kind of shove him into the door.
He like sort of braces himself and he's like, fine. But he will be. It won't. It's not without some trepidation. I would like to very quietly enter the church and maybe stick close to one of the walls, just with my
Okay.
senses open.
Can you roll stealth?
Yes. Yes, I can. I feel it's a good rolling day today.
feeling good about
Stealth's +3. So, 5.
Do you have a...
Okay.
We're off to a
Do you...
flyer.
Okay, hold on, hang on. Wait. Don't you have a boost to this or something?
No.
There's no way.
Jacob, that's a 5.
Hang on.
Okay.
That's
So-
1/4 of the potential score.
I'm going to give you the offer of choosing a component of this, and I'm going to describe what's happening. So you can choose that it's either going to be floor or door.
Door.
Okay, so you have had the door open, and you are going to very capably and very aptly make your way in.
Would you like me to move myself, or
100%? If you just want to move yourself, you're the green one.
I don't think I have the wheel.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna just do you here for now.
You can move me. I'm fine with it.
Yeah, 100%. And boom. Okay, try now.
Yeah, there we go. Okay. Oh, there's a door. I've got to unlock the door. Now I can go through, yeah?
There you go.
Tristayne, I'm at the door. No one suspects a thing.
May I also roll stealth, please?
100%.
If I may. Thank you kindly. That's a 26.
Okay, you're totally fine at doing this. And you realize that there was a couple of things that he was going to do, things that he was going to move on the floor that was, you're able to actually, you're so good at this, you're able to sort of like either take things out of his way. So right before he's going to step on a piece of debris, which would make a crushing sound, you're able to hook it with your foot and just sort of like flick it out from underneath his foot. Or
I'd like to use my Legerdemain mage hand to actually shift the debris as he's about to step on it so that he can't even see that I'm moving it.
Oh, good, because I was about to say, Tristayne, you're moving around a lot. We're supposed to be being quiet.
Cool. He is loud.
Nice.
Actually, you know what? It's just he is so concerned about projecting. He's doing a really loud whisper. So it's like a really, really important thing that I whisper, but you still need to hear me.
Remember, sneakiness, okay? Don't... Yes, good, okay. Focus.
And from afar behind the altar, further in the church, you hear the sort of like jingling of some form of chains around about, and you just hear, I'm sorry, who's there? Please come forth.
Oh, hello. Yes, hello. Is that Father Donovan?
He sort of stands up, tries to readjust his robes. He's got a sort of sash that sits across his chest and his shoulders and then would drape down the back. And there is these gold threads that depict this picture of a sun in different replicated forms around the sash. And his hair is slicked back. His face is very pale, and he has redness around his eyes and his nose to indicate either very aggressive allergies or maybe he has been upset about something recently. And he's just like, oh, sorry, just Donovich, Father Donovich, I'll just get a drink of water. Just
Donovich,
bear with me.
Are you quite okay, Father? You look a bit peaky. Does he look similar to my friend here? Is my friend similarly looking unwell?
Roll insight just to see how much you're actually able to discern.
Can I roll an insight check on Father Donovich?
Yeah.
I want to see if I can get a bit more certainty on what's going on with him.
12.
Okay.
14.
You have a really strong idea, both of you, with that it's sadness. He looks like he has spent a great deal of time being sad. And if you continue to walk forward through the hallway, that sense of mold is still quite strong in this space. And ahead, the chapel is in shambles. You see overturned and broken pews across the lit, dusty floor. There's dozens of candles mounted in candlesticks around the walls and candelabra. It's very well lit. There is the altar in front of you with claw scratches and marks across it. And then there is a large rope that sits at the back. If you just pan up a wee bit, Chris, so everyone else can see. You can see that rope up there, which is connected to the bell of the bell tower.
So rope going up. Okay.
Yeah.
We're good.
Yeah, absolutely.
Father Donovich, I do beg your pardon. This is my companion Tristayne. He's not feeling the best. Suffered a nasty bite. And we were told that here was the place to seek aid in.
Yeah, as a very charming fellow. Was very
Show me.
convincing and giving me. Oh, excuse me.
Come here, show me.
Are you?
Bohdi
right.
will just enter because he seems like a priest. He doesn't seem like a threat.
He seems very priestly.
Cool. He will walk forward and he'll start to look. And just at that moment, from beneath the chapel floor, you hear in a young man's voice something cry out, "Father, I'm starving!" And the priest is just...
Sorry, do your floorboards usually call you father?
I'm sorry, show me where you're bitten.
All in due time.
Sorry, I don't. Is that a
Can we
priority?
just get a bit of insight on strange noises below?
You shouldn't worry. I'm helping someone with something most terrible.
Is it the damage? I mean, look at this place. It looks like a strong wind's blown through. Is there someone down there fixing things?
No, Bohdi, I don't think someone's down there fixing things.
No, I do. Tristayne, you get yourself seen to, and I'll have.
Yes.
I'll just go and assess the
Great.
damage. See
Great
if we can do
thinking
anything
there.
to help.
Great thinking, Bohdi. I appreciate
you won't.
that.
No,
Father
you stay
Donovich,
here.
I'm not feeling well.
He sort of just like pulls out this little token and sort of just holds it, and you can see him sort of just like close his eyes and go into a little bit of a prayer. But he will, with very earnest certainty, tell you that for your own safety, do not go poking around in this church.
Fair enough, Father. Are you able to elaborate on the reason? It looks a bit of a mess in here. Are you in any kind of trouble, danger?
Are you being glib, boy?
Nothing of the sort. Nothing facetious.
He doesn't
about
even
me.
know what glib
Sir,
means.
No,
Father.
absolutely genuine. Is there anything we can do to help?
Yes.
Okay.
Tell you what, Father. An eye for an eye and a tooth for a tooth and all that. I need medical assistance, as you can tell. My arm is burning with pain and I feel rather faint. And you have a screaming man in your floor. I'm sure we can help one another come to an arrangement to benefit.
I will take you into my office, and I will try and clean your wounds. And then I ask you leave.
Well, you don't have to tell me twice. Come on, Bohdi.
Let's get you well, Tristayne. Good show.
And as you make your way over into the office, you hear from below again, "Father, Please, I can smell something. Please, I'm so hungry. And he does his best to just not respond at all. How well he does.
Tristayne, does that
terribly.
remind you of anything? That hunger, the pleading for help.
Yes, yeah, Bohdi. It feels like a familiar story I've heard once.
So Father Donovich, how is it that, despite the unfortunate surroundings, you know so much about the medical profession, specifically these type of wounds?
Not so much those types of wounds, but I suppose in these lands, you have to familiarize yourself with all a manner of aid for the people.
Are you medically trained, Father?
He's gonna through healing kits and what he can apply with his medicine. He's gonna give you 2 hit points.
Well, that's just
beggars can't be choosers, Ferg.
Thank you so much, Father. I feel better, but I don't know if is this something? Should I be worried about being bitten by a charming man in these lands, Father Donovich?
What did he look like, and how many times were you bitten?
Twice. Rather gaunt. He made it really rather what do you say, Bohdi? Difficult to resist? Convincing that I shouldn't.
You were very taken with the chap.
I think I couldn't say no, actually.
Precisely. Yes.
Precisely what?
Boy, hold out your arm.
I'll pull back my ragged tunic to show the now crusty, blood weltering bite marks on my arm.
Cool. He thunk pulls out a bottle of water in what looks to be an ornate sort of bottle. He's just like, do not resist if you feel pain. And he starts pouring the water on your wrist. It feels wet and cold.
Oh, that feels good, Father.
You're fine.
Oh, thank you. Sorry, why would the water not make me fine? Are you saying I need a bath?
No.
Do it.
You know what? I'm not going to.
Do
I'm
it.
not even going to bother.
You have come into contact with a vampire?
Ah,
Do it.
so the boy wasn't lying then.
Which boy? Who?
Valakai, the sack-bound youth.
That's why you called me Donovan.
Yes.
Do you know that boy has lived here for almost 14 years and he has refused to say my name properly for the last 10?
Does the young lad often require saving from undesirable-looking types?
He requires guidance because, well, who knows what kind of mischief his parents are up to.
Hmm. Sorry?
Whose parents, they have those dream pastry parties.
Sorry. His parents create the dream pastries?
No, they come from the windmill.
Ah. Of course. How could I be mistaken? Of course.
You
they
have
do.
not had one, have you?
No, I don't
Good.
even know what they are, to be fair.
They are highly addictive. You would have to be put in chains and locked somewhere.
Like the screaming voice below the floor.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't believe you, but I'll pretend that I do. Father, thank you so much for your medical help.
You hear a as you can hear in the room next to you, something trying to bash out of a chained trapdoor.
The room directly, this one here.
Yeah.
Anyway,
yeah,
what's his reaction?
I think I need to start tidying up the chapel.
Okay, Father. Bohdi will say over the top. Like, okay, Father, you've been most helpful, and will lean very, very close to him and go,
Father.
Are you sure you're not in danger? Do you require assistance?
As long as I have the Morning Lord, I need no assistance.
Can I roll a religion check to know whom the Morning Lord refers to?
Yeah.
That's a 13.
In your studies, because you did spend, like, it's quite tied to your character's academic exposure to these types of things, there would have been anecdotal and very foreign references to the idea of deities of duality. And one of the pairings that you remember was the Morning Lord and the Night Mother.
Okay.
But that's about it. Just that association between the two.
Okay. Sweet.
Tristayne, let's go. Tristayne. Bohdi starts walking out. Thank you very much. Lovely to meet you, Father. Yes.
Very well. Goodbye.
Goodbye, Father. No, sorry. No. Look, you've done me. You've done me a favor, and I would be remiss if I let anyone have a favor on me that I didn't want them to. So, please. I'm trying to look. Let me please do something to help here.
Look, you have encountered a vampire.
Yes. I'm aware.
If you journey all the way across Barovia and you find yourself at an abbey on the far side of the valley, if you can find a way to cure vampirism, I would be eternally indebted to you. Or we can call our debts to each other settled.
Curing vampirism. Sounds like a regular morning job.
It might just come in handy to learn. That a boy.
An abbey on the other side of the Valley of Barovia?
Past
Right, gotcha.
Valaki. And
You'll know?
Keep heading along the old road. Yes. Where is it exactly? You want to go to Krez. past Lake Baratuk, and do not head to the vineyard. Just go across the Raven River along the old Suverlet Road to Krez.
Right.
While this conversation's happening, because Bohdi said that he's walking towards the door and saying thank you very much, can he loiter a little closer to the door where we heard the noises coming from and just kind of have a listen through the...
Cool. You go to put your ear to it, and the door unlocks and then slightly opens just in front of you.
Who steps back? Would he hear it or see it happening?
You would hear the unlock and then you'd see the door open.
Yeah, he would sort of jump back. Embarrassed, actually. It wouldn't be so much for fear, it would be embarrassed that he's been listening at a door that's unlocked.
Would I hear that commotion? No,
He would have
it was
yeah.
He would have made a song and dance about it. Oh!
I'm used to Bohdi doing that. Bohdi, stop tripping up over rubbish, please.
Tristayne, we need to get out of here.
What? Yeah, I'm aware. I'm aware, Bohdi. I know you don't want to be here.
a wind blows through. One of the windows on the far side of the chapel is open, and 3 of the torches blow out. And in a panic, Father Donovich is just, oh, where's the oil? Where's the oil? Excuse me. And he sort of like quickly runs out into the chapel, over into this area up here, to then start lighting the torches again.
Shall we, Bohdi? Shall we go? I feel bad about leaving Father Donovich here by himself.
Make the call, Tristayne. Do you want to stay and look after the chap, or do you want to... This place is awful.
You hear from in the room, "There's someone there. Help me. He's got me trapped. Help me. He's starving me, please."
If I may, Bohdi, my better judgment of having been starved before, usually starving people can't yell that much. Unless there's something that they're being starved from that isn't normal. But we can't leave the old man here by himself.
Well, let's... Good grief. Bohdi would like to take a step towards the chapel and make all of the lights flare really bright with Druidcraft to make it as bright and give as much visibility as possible. And then he will stamp his foot, say, "Father Donovich, I demand to know what's going on here. This place is utterly nonsensical. Please be straightforward with us, man."
Are you trying to persuade him or intimidate him?
Bohdi would think he's being intimidating, but he is not. So let's say persuade. I don't even know
can
why.
you make a persuasion check?
Oh, persuading is worse. Is it?
Here we go. Second roll, Chris. You got it.
8. Please.
Here he is.
Oh, God.
What is it that you think you're doing inside this chapel?
Trying to make head or tail of this awful place. Respectfully, the church, place of God, I'm sure it's lovely, but honestly, we just want some answers, Father, and apparently learned men of religion such as yourself are the ones answers come from, aren't they?
Precisely.
So what is going on in this place?
In this chapel,
We
the
don't even know
window
how we
was
got
open.
here.
Oh, foreigners. Sorry. I didn't know. I just didn't want to make a fuss of it.
Sorry, Father Donovich, I'm sure what you're about to say is really important, but there's a man knocking at that door saying he's being starved, and I'm slightly concerned about that.
He is being starved. I do not want him to feed on blood.
Sorry?
We thought so.
Blood.
He's what if they?
As in a vampire.
Vampire, he got carried away with the people from the university, and they thought they could go into Castle Ravenloft and steal a treasure, and, well, he got tied up with foreign criminals, and quite frankly, there was one, their ringleader, who went to a dark place in the valley, and, well, became corrupted.
The ringleader, his name was...
Bleak.
Ah, and this man in here is...
Doru. My son.
Sorry?
He's my son.
No, the name, Dorian?
Doru.
Doru. Right. He's your son?
Yes.
I'm sorry. That's...
And that's why you wanted the cure.
That's why you want the cure from the Abbey. Right.
Well, for pity's sake, man, you just say so. We offered to lend you aid, and it's clear that we feel very out of place. Any answers would be most helpful. We're quite out of sorts.
I can tell you what I know, but I don't know much.
Any information is good information here, I think, Father.
Oh, okay.
Whilst you're sharing, Father, we can at least help you tidy some of this up. And he starts sort of trying to move the benches around and set things to right.
And Tristayne will watch Bohdi do this and pretend to be really helpful and kind of just like move things back and forth a little bit.
Like walking around an office with a piece of paper.
Yeah. He just walks in circles with a broom and kind of starts sweeping
broom in a warehouse.
So what does he tell you? He will tell you there's a couple things about town that he knows. The foreigners came a couple days ago initially, then they talked to the Vistani that were camped just outside of town at a pool just beneath the waterfall. And then they got these ideas in their heads, and then they set off across the valley because cards told them to.
Right. The Vistani?
Yes, they are the ones who can traverse the fog.
Right.
They come and they go.
Are they friendly folk?
They don't settle in the towns. There is an acceptance because they are a favored people by the Lord that we have.
Lord, what's his name? It's Bohdi, what was his name?
Strahd! Lord Strahd. He was
Lord
the Lord.
Strahd, that's his
invited
name.
us to dinner.
Yes, lovely chap.
In charge
Weird
of the
sword.
whole place.
Yeah. Father?
I will burn incense. And he goes away and then comes back and starts like walking around you burning incense.
Sorry,
just sort of, like,
Father, is
muttering and playing.
everything okay with... Did we
Are
do something
you
wrong?
one of his chosen?
No, I don't think so.
Why would he invite you to dinner?
Oh, that's what happens when you arrive to a new land. I was explaining this to Tristayne just an hour ago. You arrive somewhere, you find the chap in charge, you get invited to dinner, you bow the right depth, and
they like to appear powerful, and bringing people into their house to show how good they are is a great way to show how powerful they are.
Yes, and you indulge in that power. Enjoy the perks.
Don't you ever indulge in power in these lands, boys? Ever.
Right,
Or
yes.
it will consume your soul.
That's not a very cheery outlook, Father Donovich. You
must repent.
Okay.
What are your sins?
Depends which deity you're asking.
All of them. What do you mean? Which? There is the...
Well, that depends on which. Well, let's start with period, and then we've got to start going into, pantheons pre and post existence, nameless ones, misshapen and lost, ones that are just mentioned as myths and legends and tales and stories. And there's the duality system, but apparently this is more of a local idea that I'm not too read up on myself.
Did you hit your head when the vampire bit you, boy?
I don't think so.
Do you know, honestly,
Buddy, did I hit my head?
He's like this pretty much consistently.
There are tapestries all over. What are we talking? There's
only
scrolls.
minor sins, though, Father. I'm quite sure of it. Honestly, I thank you very much for giving us some further details. We will endeavour to reach the Abbey and assist your son with a cure.
All right. Oh, one last thing. Do not be alarmed if you look outside at night. At midnight, precisely.
Why would we be
It
alarmed?
happens every night. It's totally normal.
Well, that's a relief.
Whatever it is, I'm
something
sure
normal
we're prepared for it
in
now.
this
Oh,
Thank
would you
very
like
much.
me to explain in great detail what it is? You seem to be quite jumpy lot, and I don't want to go too quickly into it because I feel like you're going to think that, oh, this land is cursed, it's dark, it's evil, we need other gods, yada yada. You only need the Morning Lord.
Is the Morning Lord not accompanied by another?
We don't talk about her too much.
Right.
The
of
Morning
course
Lord
not.
loves you.
I'm sure he
He
does.
cares about you.
Yep. Yeah, gods have cared about me plenty. Thank you very much, Father. Have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your whatever time this is. And I curtly turn to stroll out.
Sorry. Let me pray 1 second. Morning Lord who watches over, sees through fog, please give guidance to these young boys as they set off. What is that? The Morning Lord is telling me your friend is lost. Antonius, your friend, is lost and he doesn't know where he is.
Just repeat that name, please, Father.
Antonius is lost and he doesn't know where he is.
How do you know that name?
The Morning Lord told me.
No, but how do you actually know that name?
I don't know that name.
Tristayne.
Okay. Right.
He loves you very much.
Tristayne, it's time. It's time. Many
Yes,
thanks,
thank
Father.
you. Thank you, Father,
Cheerio.
for goodbye.
As you start to walk out the door, you just hear, I'm starving!
Is the door still open a crack? Bohdi will slam it as they walk past and just carry on out of there.
Oh,
Good show, Bohdi. Well done.
Making my way downtown.
Tristayne.
Yes, Bohdi.
The morning Lord.
Yep.
As in time of day or sort of state of
No,
mind?
a time of day. It's paired with a night mother kind of situation. It's some distant faith pantheon thing. It doesn't.
Honestly,
Maybe they're here. They're in charge.
That's more cheerful than I thought. So, Morning Lord it is.
I mean, the roads are adorned with suns. They're in a place full of darkness. They need a bit of light in their life, I'm sure.
I need a bit of light in my life, honestly. Do you feel better? How's the arm?
Barely, but I'll survive. I think for now.
Okay.
You know what I'd really love?
Yes.
To be honest, a warm meal.
A dream pie.
No, God, no. I think I don't want to go near those.
Ghastly,
actually,
don't they?
They sound terrible. They're made in a windmill.
Can we see the windmill? It's opposite here, right?
No, you cannot see the windmill. So in the vista around you, you will see a mountain range that extends from here all the way down to here. And then there's just forest on this whole side of the town.
Right.
And then up in this area, further beyond, you see that castle Ravenloft. But you are in a valley.
Okay.
Oh,
so
we
there's the
are
castle.
in the valley, like, right, okay, I thought we had some elevation.
And Ravenloft sits atop the
On
valley
one
itself?
far side, elevated, that sort of perched and gets to look over the valley.
Right, okay, hang on.
Okay.
I will just, for our lovely viewers at home, so up here was where... We're here in the church, right? Is that the church?
Yeah.
And then Ravenloft is beyond that, is it? Or...
Yes. Ravenloft is further atop this hill.
Gotcha.
Right, okay.
Could I judge around about how far away it is from where we are?
That is a great question. Roll. You can either do perception or survival. Actually, do survival.
Hey, guess what, Ferg?
Yes.
Guidance.
Wow, this will help my +0.
What can you see, Tristayne? Use those magnificent eyes of yours.
16. Not bad.
Okay, you know it is roughly 960 feet.
Okay.
And it is probably 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 150 to 200 feet elevated.
Right, so it's about 900 feet away, but 200 feet in the air as well?
Yes, so it is very well elevated, looking over top. Yes.
Okay.
Chris,
do we have a... we had a couple of indications of where house number 57 is. Am I able to get a general gist of where that is on this visual?
somewhere over here.
That neighborhood, that block there.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
The other things that Donovich would have shared with you is a couple landmarks. So this is a merchant's shop on the corner here.
Mm-hmm.
If you can see that pinging. This one, if you go south all the way to the end of that southern road, you will come to the Burgomaster's house.
Which is where Ireena is?
Ireena.
Yeah. And her brother was at that shop, wasn't he? Or was he at the pub?
So he's at the pub, which is this one here, which is the Blood of the Vine Tavern. And he also he recommended that you could get lodgings there if you needed to.
Okay, and what was his name? I apologise. What was it?
Father Donovich.
No,
the
Ireena's
brother.
Yeah.
Ismark.
Ismark, that's it. Cool.
Yes. I
Cool.
feel like I knew that somewhere.
I have my notes from the first half of last week, so I'm really, really up to play on everything we did before we got here. Tristayne, do we want to?
What?
It's quite late, isn't it? Isn't it getting on in time, like early evening? Tristayne,
Yeah.
firstly, do you want me to take another look at that arm?
For now, I think I'll survive unless we get attacked by more vampires or strange men in carts.
As you say that, there is a flight of bats that just fly over the town back up towards Castle Ravenloft.
Bats on the outside, is that normal, Bohdi?
A swarm of bats at night.
Just like, as a forest person, is there anything remarkably weird about that, or they're just it's the right time of night for them to be doing so?
Good question. Roll survival. Or nature, sorry. Nature.
Oh, not nature.
May I roll nature as well?
Yes.
You better,
Well,
because I live in a
actually-
forest and I'm horrible at nature, apparently.
Actually, quite good at
Apparently
nature.
never taken any notice of the forest.
I know about one tree.
What do you get?
What do we get, boys? Did you? Okay.
Hey, guess what I got?
You
What? 20.
get 20.
Okay.
Oh,
So,
the duality
I'm gonna-
of this team.
And so you're both going to be unrelentingly certain of both of your beliefs. Okay.
Awesome.
So, Fergus, it's
Yeah.
odd. This is not the climate. That doesn't have the foliage. You have not seen the type of trees that you'd expect of that type of particular bat.
Gotcha.
For you, bats migrate.
That's at nighttime.
It's nighttime, and there's heaps of trees.
And it's nighttime
This is
longer
totally
here.
normal.
Hence,
Yeah.
more bats more of the time. Tristayne.
I look at Bohdi and I say, Bohdi, there's no way a swarm of bats would be here right now.
Absolutely would. I mean, it's...
No, they would not.
It's night, it's the dark, it's time for
Why?
them to go home.
Where's the bat trees?
Yeah,
Where were
over there. Over there, look, there's lots of them.
What do you mean over there? This is a subtemperate climate.
Look,
Why would the bats be here
I
at this
think we
time of the
should
year?
Agree to disagree. Certainly.
Yeah,
on
I do
subject-
disagree.
subjects
Certainly.
where you have very little expertise. Forgive me for saying.
Right,
Tristayne.
of course. The forest man who's never looked. Right, yep, of course.
There-
You go look at
there's
the
a-
bats, Bohdi.
Roll of thunder, and there is this on-rolling sort of heavy rain that just seems to pass over. Like you can see almost like a tropical drop of heavy rain coming towards you as you just start getting torrented upon.
Tristayne, the pub. The pub.
Yep, fine. We'll go to the pub. Ignore the stupid bats.
Cool.
The
You
stupid
make
bat
your
said it's
way-
perfectly reasonable to be here, bats. Yes, those ones. Pub.
Cool.
Is it daytime? No, it's evening, isn't it? It's midnight.
Yeah, nighttime.
Yeah. Or close to, it's night.
Let's go. If you just zoom in on that picture a wee bit more, mate.
Bit more.
Yeah, perfect.
There you go.
So you make your way towards the Blood of the Vine Tavern. A single shaft of light thrusts illumination into the main square of town. Its brightness looks like a solid pillar in the heavy fog. Above the gaping doorway, a sign hangs precariously askew, proclaiming this to be the Blood on the Vine Tavern. All right, you make your way inside, and there is a couple of people around. There is a barkeep, and then there is a group of other people that seem to be sitting at a table, and you see this man with sort of blonde hair who's got a pretty simple looking face. He's a little bit ordinary, like if you saw him in a group you could easily forget his presence, wearing sort of simple brown clothes, and he looks a bit like sad. He looks like a little bit down on his luck as he sort of is just sort of reluctantly in the last quarter of his drink, and is just trying to nurse it, just to prolong its actual completion. And he sort of like does a half glance at you, and then sort of like looks in his drink, and then sort of like sets it down at the presence of you, just with a change of perception.
Good gracious me, it's devilish out there. Bohdi enters in a whirlwind of bravado and a companionable air, and stamps his wet boots off and shakes himself off and struts over to the bar. Barkeep, lovely establishment. A couple of drinks and food for myself and my companion.
Ooh. You call this place lovely.
Indeed it is. Is it lovely?
No,
No.
it is run down and dreary. It once was a grand establishment that has just had no upkeep. Paint is worn and chipped, and things are cleaned and scrubbed and cleaned and scrubbed, and then just parts of the wood looks like it's damp and swollen and then dried out and has that sort of like white stain that happens after just not looking after things.
Sorry,
yes, lovely. Yes, sirree. And table, is there a likely table for two? Towards the edge.
There's
of the room.
probably seven to choose from.
All right.
Great.
And he's just like, would you like a glass or a pitcher?
A picture, please.
All right.
Yeah. The same.
Oh, two. All right. That'll be 2 silver pieces.
Absolutely. And he'll put one of the golds on the bar and say, hang on to that. We might order another couple. Also interested in lodgings if you can arrange that for us. Maybe a bath.
All right.
Bohdi.
Oh, we'll see what we can whip up. Can I give you bugs?
Yes,
And I can
please,
take them up to your rooms.
He'll stand
No,
back
I'll
Tristayne's wearing
I'd like
3
to.
bags.
Could you show us the room actually, just before we? I just want to make myself familiar.
Sure thing. He sort of like just takes you up around a set of stairs that sort of like goes to a half floor above behind where the bar is, and there's a half hallway, and the rooms are just sort of lined up along one side of the hallway, and he sort of takes you down to the third doorway and opens it, and he's just like, oh sorry, you will be fine sharing a room.
How much does a gold get us?
A room for a couple of nights is some breakfast.
Sure, we'll share
bath
the
or
room.
3.
That's fine. Yep.
Are you, Tristayne, are you sure? Wouldn't you
What do you
rather
mean?
have your own space?
I'm sorry. Do you have lots and lots of gold on you, Bohdi? Because I don't, and I'd like to keep whatever I've got with me.
Well, how much do you have? I believe I have a damn sight more than you. And
Exactly. And do we want to waste it?
I tell you what, barkeep. Can we stretch to let's say 5 days plus meals and skip the bath? It's fine. I saw that you had some hesitancy on that score.
Oh, it just, I'll need to ask one of the people in one of the more fancier rooms to vacate for a moment so you can use.
Sorry, there are fancier
there
rooms.
are fancy rooms, are there? Now you're talking.
Well,
We'd like to see
you
one of
only
the
put
fancy-
one. You only put gold down, like.
I extend a hand out and immediately cover Bohdi's mouth. How much for the how much are the going rates for the rooms right now, sir? I didn't catch your name.
Eric.
Eric, pleasure. How much are the fancier rooms, Eric? Shut up, Bohdi.
Well, it depends. Like we've got one that you could consider to be a little bit comfortable. That's for 2 gold pieces a day, which will include meals and provisions. But are you wealthy or are you aristocratic?
No, we're neither. We're
Oh, you're poor.
no, we're
I'm sorry,
Rational.
my tall friend in the fine garments of some prestigious establishment. I mistook you for someone who was aristocratic.
Can I make an insight check?
100%.
This guy bullshitting us, and it's just like tripling the rate of these rooms, considering that a pitcher of ale was 1 silver.
Picture of wine, but yeah, go for it.
Sorry, a pitcher of wine was a silver. And the rooms are 2 gold.
He's including meals
true.
with it, but you
I
roll,
just-
roll with
roll
insight.
away.
I'm not buying it, man. I'm not buying it. It's I got a 14.
You see no cracks in his facade. Are
We'll
you
take
not
the one. We'll take the one
aristocratic?
room, please, sir. And we'll just take one with a couple of beds.
Oh, you are aristocratic, but you're trying to not draw attention to yourselves.
Actually, sir, if you'd like the honest truth, which is something I regret having to do. We're trying not to spend everything we've got in one place. Rationing.
Is that 1 gold all you have?
No.
Would
you like the gold, sir?
No doubt find that out, my good man. Can we see about something to eat now? Thank you very much. Room will do fine. I'll talk to my friend about a potential upgrade. Thank you very much.
Just before you go, you don't have any dietary allergens or restrictions?
Is Bozeman in the chat? Tristayne here's a vegetarian.
Yes.
Okay.
Please.
So, no wolf steaks for you.
Wolf steaks?
Yeah?
No wolf steaks, please.
All right. What about braised wolf?
Do you have anything that wasn't harvested from a living creature?
Like what?
Potato.
Potatoes are living?
Sorry. Pardon me. Sentient beings.
If
a vegetable.
If a druid can talk to a potato, does that mean it's sentient?
No, that's a magical effect.
So is your sentience a magical effect?
No.
Sometimes.
This is where I get all a little bit confuzzled. Look, I'll just put it down. You hate potatoes, so murdering them, totally fine. A wolf who likes to eat small children on the road, you have an ethical dilemma. Totally understand. Not here for judgment, just want to establish.
Right you are, sir. Right you are.
Excellent. Wolf steaks. More than better. Let's go.
Look, you know what? Beggars can't be choosers. I'll eat what's put on my plate.
Wait, you're a beggar?
No. I don't think so.
Although
can you afford the room?
I am starting to beg you to leave.
Oh, all right. Bye.
Thank you.
Tristayne, you need to mind your manners. We're under this man's roof. You need to
We're
drink.
paying to be under this man's
Absolutely,
roof.
but you have to.
And it is a service.
There's a formula to these things. Like I tried to tell you with the Lord, with you're in the tavern.
How'd that Lord go? Did you notice that the priest up in the chapel did a holy pledge and got incense the moment we said his name?
Yes, and that priest was oh so normal, wasn't he, with his vampire son in the next room?
Who's facing back towards where you've come from?
I would be, because I've now turned around rudely to talk to Bohdi.
There is the blonde, long-haired, sad dude from in the bar who just kind of like came up the stairs as Eric was leaving, saw you guys having a conversation, and has just tried to, in the background, make himself look like he is just casually in this hallway, and he hasn't purposefully come out of his way to see you, and he's just kind of like coolly sort of like trying to, and he can't get comfortable either.
I've got my back to him. I'm looking at you.
Nah.
So I see him.
Yes.
So mid tirade at Bohdi. Where were we? Vampire son. Right. Yes, and I understand he's got a. Sorry, can I help you?
Help who? Look.
Oh, hello. Ha ha ha. You're not from Barovia. I mean, what are you doing in this hallway that I'm also just in this hallway?
We're very much on our way to go and get a drink downstairs. It's been a trying afternoon, but by all means, come and tell us more about Barovia if you wish. We'll even buy you a drink.
I got a couple extra glasses of wine. Come.
Splendid. See, Tristayne, you've just got to use some manners. Come on, let's go.
You're never gonna let me live this one down.
And as he's sort of coming down, he sort of like motions to Eric, who then picks up the pitchers of wine and brings it to the table he's sitting at that has 3 glasses. He finishes the last bit of his and sits it on a table close to Eric as he walks past, and he turns around while still walking and he says, "My name's Ismark. I didn't catch your names." And he pulls out a chair for both of you, and then Joe's back to his seat and sort of sits down expectedly.
Very much obliged to you, Ismark. My name is Bohdi Gautama, and my companion here is Tristayne. And you're
Pleasure.
absolutely correct. We've just arrived in Barovia, and very pleased to finally sit down somewhere warm with a nice beverage. So cheers to you.
Thank you. And welcome to Barovia.
Yeah, it's been a weird welcome, Ismark.
It's a weird couple of days.
Couple of days?
Well, we only recently got a town numbering system put in place, and when I questioned it, it didn't make sense at all.
It doesn't. You're right.
Something
It's
about
useless.
university students or something or other. We heard.
Yes, we had 3. Well, they described themselves to me when I first met them a couple of days ago as intellectuals.
Well, we would describe them as boffins, and the numbering system doesn't surprise me at all.
It's
Thoroughly
crap.
outlandish.
It sucks. It's terrible.
I was wondering. I'm sorry to overhear, but in the hallway, was there talk about you guys needing money?
I mean, everyone does at some point, don't they?
Yep. Just as soil needs water.
To grow the potatoes, Tristayne. Come on, keep up.
Right. Yeah.
It just so happens, Ismail, that you have. Sorry.
Is Mark.
Oh, Ismark. Sorry.
Well
bear
done,
with
Bohdi.
me.
As polite as ever.
Ismark. My apologies. It just so happens that you've found us at somewhat of a slight financial disadvantage. We lost our belongings on the road, so only have a pittance to show. But I think our plan, we have a few things to potentially sell or barter. But did you have something else in mind? I feel a proposition in your words. Would I be correct?
So 2. The first is pretty more straightforward, and I'm happy to pay 12 gold piece each. And then once we complete the first job, I'll talk about the second one.
Sorry. So 12 gold pieces each is not an insignificant amount in this area, I suspect. Why the cost?
Discretion, respect, and
No, let me guess. It's dangerous and you want to make it worth our while.
I just want someone who's gonna do a good job.
Well, discretion and respect are both of my middle names. It's you're very lucky for you. And a very capable pair we are. And it seems very fortuitous that us in need of a few coins and you in need of a good deed or 2, as it sounds. Tell us more.
It'll probably be a lot easier if we head to my father's house and talk where we can be confident that there might not be others listening.
Right you are.
Roll perception. Both of
Is
them.
that both of us? Yep.
Yeah.
11.
18.
When
Wow.
he says eyes not listening, if you look around, every single person that's in this place has been obviously staring and eavesdropping on your interaction with them.
That's annoying because Bohdi would be oblivious to that, but I rolled really well.
Well, you notice, you just don't care.
Yeah, because he's used to people he's a spectacle.
Exactly.
People look at him. So
Why wouldn't they?
Immediately Ismark, or can we sort of scoff down some wolf steak by the sounds of it?
Have your dinner, and I would, just come along to the Burgomaster's house after you finish your meal.
Absolutely, lad. We definitely can. Someone told us about Burgomaster's house. What? Can you remember that, Tristayne?
Yeah. An Ireena lives there.
Who told you about Ireena?
Some scrawny little sack kid,
strange
Valakai.
lad in a sack.
What was his name?
Valakai?
Seemed very sure of himself, this young man.
Weirdly so.
It's all false bravado. Okay. Okay.
So, what do you say? Sort of half an hour. We'll just scoff something down and put our things upstairs and be on our way.
Okay. All right, I'll see you shortly. Enjoy your meal.
Are you not going to finish that drink?
Slides it over to you.
Oh,
my pleasure.
Bohdi.
Of course. Well, no, I say let's finish the drink together, right? Very kind of you,
Oh,
obviously.
oh.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers to new fledgling business arrangements.
Cheers.
New beginnings.
As as Mark leaves, I lean over to Bohdi. Everyone here is uncomfortable except for that kid we saw in a sack and the bartender extorting us for money.
Yes.
Usually that only happens in for one of two reasons. Either we're crazy or they're crazy.
I don't know. I mean,
or thirdly, this entire place and situation we're in is backwards.
Well, it's a weird place. We discussed that, but don't you see? You come into somewhere warm. I mean, it's a bit tatty.
Warm? There's a leak right next to me.
Well, it's a bit tatty, but
I have paint in my drink.
It's light in here. It's warm. All you have to do is be a bit cheerful, a bit becoming with people, and
You mean give them more money?
Well, maybe that's the case, but we've just got quite a miserable sallow fellow prepared to offer us some money, and honestly, we're
Yes.
beggars can't be choosers.
I think we need to find a place to buy things as well. I don't like the idea of running around this weird, bat-infested, vampire-ridden, misty valley with nothing but my clothes on.
Indeed, I do agree on that point, and we've had a few whispers of poor Antonius, and if he doesn't know where he is, according to Father
that's odd,
Donovich,
isn't it?
Well, how can anyone else know where he is if he doesn't know where he is himself?
Isn't this small little creature that we're carrying around supposed to lead us to?
Oh, yes, I'd quite forgotten I've been lugging. Right, hello. Oh, you're hungry again? Has any wolf steak turned up yet?
Yeah. Like in a beat or a moment after that thought, and it's massive and thick. Said it's got a crust and sort of like a dusting of some form of spice on it, but it is still bloody on the plate, like it is served more blue than medium rare.
Bohdi's fine with that. He'll chop off a bit. Meat's meat. He lives in a forest.
Yep.
Yeah. He'll chop off a little slither. Because this thing's what, like, you said the size of like a basketball?
Yeah.
And it's in the cage. Is the cage quite cramped?
Yeah.
Okay. So, I'm not going to look how good I am. I'm probably terrible at it. But I would like to gauge whether, if I get him out of the cage, coax him with a little bit of meat. Like, first, if I hold it up, does he look interested in it? Yes. Do you want to come out of there? Yeah, let's get you out. You've been cooped up there for hours, and he'll carefully open the door and hold his hand out for it to sort of climb onto his arm.
Cool. You expect it to crawl out on all fours. As soon as it pops out of the cage, it just pops upright bipedal, and then just and then sort of goes to grab it.
And it's got butterfly wings, you said, as well. It's like an axolotl.
Yeah.
It's got like the goofy axolotl smile. It's, oh, wow. It's cute as heck.
And then it's got retractable teeth.
Cool.
So as soon as the meat comes out, shing,
and he'll toss it up, does it?
and just starts like clawing. Yeah.
Oh, you like that? Here, let's get you another bit now. Chop up a few chunks of meat.
What is this
and lay
thing?
him down. I don't know.
Can I roll a nature check?
Yeah.
Can I as well?
Yeah.
That is a 21.
Wow.
You are confident you have not seen this type of creature before.
5.
Yeah,
I definitely haven't seen this creature before.
Well, I can say that it says backwards as everything else here.
Oh, he's very cute,
Except it didn't
though,
come
isn't he?
from
Look at
here.
him. How does he react when I like standard pet him, like scritch him under the chin and stuff like that?
He loves it. But as soon as he said he's backwards, like he gave him like a side eye, like, who are you calling backwards?
Oh, don't listen to him. Don't listen to him. You're not backwards. You're
The thing just
completely
look at me
forwards.
and listen to me.
Well, he's a good judge of character, aren't you? You're a good judge of character.
I lean down a little bit. Can you understand me? You're smart.
He's handsome.
You're
That's what he
lying.
is. He's handsome. Look at you.
It's lapping up the compliments.
Bodhi
Can I
is
make
completely ignoring Tristayne. Oh, you are just amazing. Look at you.
Without being rude, little guy, I don't know what you are, and that confuses me because I should know what you are. And so the fact that I don't means that you're as out of place here as we are. But you can understand what we're saying.
Do you honestly think he can? I think he's just happy to be out of the cage. Do you want another piece of it? Is he doing
he's
that?
motioning.
Oh,
Bodhi, he's motioning with his hands.
I think you might be right. That's
And then grabs a piece of steak and just starts like gorging on it.
I'll pull over Tristayne's plate of steak in front of him and like chop it up into squares.
Feel free. Tuck in, pal.
Yeah. If there's a one bit of gristly bit, he'll start to like point at it a couple of times, like it's not satisfactory, and he'll sort of like nudge that one off to the side and then go to the other bits.
He's a picky eater.
He's a little prince, bro. What do we call you, little guy? How about wah wah?
Wanga wah wah.
Wanga wawa.
Wow, wow.
What?
He looks offended by what you said.
Sorry.
Like you've said something outlandishly offensive.
Can I try and figure out a I don't know, not a language, but a pattern here? Is there some way I can try to
Sure, 100%.
figure
Yeah, can you just give me a base intelligence roll?
Sure. 6.
There's something, but you get the feeling it's just like it's probably more emotion, and you have a suspicion it's just learned tricks to get responses.
Is it like, I don't know, some type of goblinoid language, or is it like some type of derivative elven ancient? I don't know. I'm stumped here, Bohdi.
It just comes over and gives you a tap on the shoulder.
Yeah. Hello. Thanks. I think.
And then it points to your face, like your lower half of your face, and then it grabs with its claws into its mouth and just go.
I smile at it.
And it goes to high five you.
I want to hit.
I'll high five it. I'll go to high five it.
And it high fives Bohdi as well, and then just like, and it gives you sort of like a consoling pat on the shoulder. And as it's walking away, it just turns back on, and then goes back to eating steak.
Let's call it Smiley.
Smiley. We could try out a few names. See what he likes. Smiley. Do you like Smiley? I was thinking Strudel.
Trent.
Sebastian. Seb. Hector. Hector.
Alexander.
Lex. Alexander, I think we have a winner.
Alexander it is.
Do you like Alexander in full, or Alex, or Lex?
It grabs like a knife and sort of like tosses it in the air. It flips around a couple of times. It grabs it and then it pretends to stab itself, but it goes under its little armpit and it falls down.
It's a performer.
Right.
Yeah, and it's just like. And then
Alexander's a very performative name. I think it suits.
That's splendid. Good show. That's jolly good. Well, yeah, I mean,
A pleasure to meet you, Alexander.
If we can't sell any of our stuff and this job goes bad, at least we could maybe take Alex on tour and see if we
Alexander the Axolotl.
Yeah.
It sort of like points to your coin purse on your hip.
He'll just get it out and plonk it on the table.
Yeah.
More? That's what we'd like, yes.
Goes invisible.
Where did
Oh
he?
gosh, Bohdi, we lost it.
He's gone. We only just saved him. We've lost him. Is he
You
in the
hear
tug?
you hear a screech of a chair, just, and you can see one of the tables between you and one of the other groups. The chair just went further in against to the table.
Oh, there he is.
Roll perception.
I'll guide you for this, Ferg.
Oh, are you sure?
Yes. I care a lot, very deeply about it.
9. Chris,
22.
wisdom is not my strong suit.
22. That's 2 good rolls in this whole campaign.
Okay. You watch as there's almost like these set up distractions for the group, like a cup starts moving ever so slightly to in a position where someone doesn't recognize where it is, and then they knock it instinctively because they move their hand and it hits where it is and it spills and they all stand up and there's a commotion, and while they're all trying to work it out, you see in the bags that they have around, one of them just starts opening, and then out of it a coin purse comes and that opens, and then there is just this like handful of coins that gets lifted up.
Can I very quickly use my mage hand and roll a sleight of hand check to try and quickly scoop that up and grab it before anyone else can see it?
100%.
It can be invisible with the arcane tricks to feature, I think.
Cool. Can you make your objects invisible? Is that what you're saying? You can actually...
I don't think so, but it does mean that they can float along without, like, there being a clear spectral hand moving them.
I'd like to help.
Yeah, man.
Can I do torch trick and make the lights flicker? Is it still like thundery outside? Is it lightning yet?
Yeah. There's a storm coming in. Yeah.
So yeah, I'll like make the lights flicker and dim and like just really be distracting, mysteriously with Druidcraft.
What am I gaining advantage from that, or is this just a help?
Yeah, you are getting advantage.
I think I have a thing for that.
That is a 26.
Amazing. So you guys perfectly set up.
I've got a lightning storm.
I love it. Well, amongst the commotion, the noise, the lights sort of like coming up, and you are able to very deftly pull these coins and maneuver your mage hand low enough underneath, weaving through tables and chairs so that people don't notice it. And you collected 9 gold pieces, 11 electrum, and 2 silver.
9 gold, 11 electrum, and 2 silver. Goodness gracious. I quickly pocketed.
Alex, that was terrific. Well, jolly well done. Here, have another piece of meat.
Do you hang it down?
I want to see what happens with the...
It's like this little thing comes along and snatches it. And you just see, as it's walking along, like pieces being bitten out of it, and then parts of it just disappear and disappear and disappear.
Alex, you're wonderful.
That's so awesome. You're the best thing that's happened to us all day.
And then you just hear this, and then it just stops being invisible. And then it's like...
Oh, can I scoop him up? Will he let me?
Yeah.
I'll scoop him up, and because I've got like my big coat with the big scarf around my neck, can I like tuck him into the scarf like it's a hammock, and he can just like hang like a baby carrier.
And he just curls up and starts trying to have a nap.
That's amazing. Good job. Good job.
This is so good. Wow, I love him.
Look, Tristayne.
You hear like digestion issues going on,
Yeah,
but he seems pretty content.
Tristayne, see, things always get better. Got to have a little bit of faith. You had a real gloomy cast about you today, and I admit it hasn't been my favourite day ever, and this place is bloody awful. But
It's terrible, isn't it?
yes, it's awful. But I'm trying to be positive, trying to put a sunny facade on it. And I know it might appear a bit fake to you, but it's contagious sometimes. That's why the stuff with the vicar and the lord and things. Sometimes you've just got to get stuck in and make the best of it.
If I could say anything, Bohdi, it's that you're awfully good at pretending that you're in a good mood.
Yes. Well,
I congratulate you for it.
Sometimes if you pretend hard enough, it can turn into a good mood. That's all I'm saying. Now,
We should
do you want
go and visit
to
Ismark.
go to Ismark, or do you want to walk past number 57 first? Is it on the way geographically? What's our like? Nah, it's nowhere near.
Let me pull this back
because the
up.
Burgomaster's house was south. Yeah.
way
Burgomaster's
bottom.
down here, and then this one's
I
opposite
think-
direction.
Ismark's expecting us. I would feel bad making him wait.
Okay.
Now, don't get me wrong. I want to go see number 57 more, but he's offering us gold.
Honestly, as well, as strange as that young lad was, he did say that this Ireena was one of the more normal people around this town and is trying to make it better. So perhaps the having wonderful Alex along with us, that's the start of an upward trajectory for us, Tristayne.
We'll be out by the morning, I'm sure.
Now, point of order with possessions and walking around stuff, because we've got 3 bags which Tristayne is carrying.
Yeah.
And we'll continue to carry, but do we want to like get the bits out and make a single useful pack of stuff?
I think that would be useful.
So we had 2 explorers packs and a dungeoneers pack.
Yep. Yep.
Have you got your book there?
Yeah.
Do I need to? I can bring up what's inside of those now.
Bear with me. So you've got 2 what's packs?
Explorers pack.
2 explorers and 1 dungeoneers.
And the Explorers pack has a backpack, a bedroll, 2 flasks of oil, 10 days of rations, rope, tinderbox, 10 torches, and a water skin.
Yo.
So, I think all of those are rather useful.
Did you do Dungeoneer?
Yes, the Dungeoneers pack would have...
Caltrops, crowbar, 2 flasks of oil, 10 days of rations, rope, tinderbox, 10 torches, and a water skin.
So, I would say...
This one
we
looks
could probably
really heavy, Tristayne. Do you want to carry this one and I'll take the... We've got to have room
Yeah,
for
actually,
Alex. He
I
might
would
want
like
to hang
the
out.
I would like the Dungeoneers pack, actually.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I'll chuck an explorer's pack on. Is there room for Alex to
Yep.
sit in the back with the... Yeah, okay, I'll pop him
Yep.
in there with his
And-
head poking out.
You could probably still like divide the torches amongst both and pack
Yeah.
those in, and then the flasks of oil, and you could kind of have the contents like for just share it amongst,
Available.
and then just
Cool.
yeah.
Works for me.
Cool. So, we have... that. Gotcha.
I really want character art
Amazing.
of Alex.
I'm more interested in Alex than I am of character art for us.
Yeah. I want to go on Alex's campaign. He's not a vampire.
You are.
He is
We
the
are. I think
main
this is Alex's
character.
campaign.
Wicked. Okay, so did we decide where you wanted to head to?
I think we're going to the Burgomaster's house.
Cool. Okay, so you make your way down this way, if you can see that move.
Yep.
And then as you're going down the street, you go past the shop, which late at night it's closed, but you can see there's a mercantile shop there if you wanted to buy things. And you're coming past this town and the house. And then a moaning sob floats through the still grey streets, colouring your thoughts with sadness. The sounds flow from a dark 2-story townhouse. There is just someone in there crying sad tears.
Sadness.
Seems to always be people sad around here.
Yeah, and also you can't do anything without someone bloody moaning or wheezing or crying.
Groaning or crying or begging or starving or screaming. Or...
It's a wonder anyone ever gets anything done around here with all the
Do
distractions.
you think they have jobs?
This one dude is just sort of like walking past with a raincoat, and he's just like, "Good evening."
Yeah, good day.
Good evening, sir. Can he hear the sobs? Like, is it loud enough? He'd be able to hear it. What do you make of that? May I ask?
Oh, that's Mad Mary's house.
Mad
Mary.
Mary. That's quite the moniker.
We should call her Sad Mary.
Very good. Very good.
Is she often sad?
Now she is, because
But
she
she's-
used to keep her daughter trapped in there, wouldn't let her out, and then she got out.
Who's her daughter?
Gertrude.
Gertrude. And what happened to Gertrude?
Oh, she got asked to go spend some time at the Lord's castle up on the hill,
Right, Lord.
because he was concerned for her well-being. He didn't think it was right that a little girl was stuck inside her house and not allowed to go out and not allowed to talk to people.
Sorry, how old was Gertrude when she got invited to the Lord's castle?
Probably about 15, 14.
Right.
She's a young, sweet girl, well, so they say.
And how
I've
long,
never
she's
seen
never-
her.
how long ago was
She's never come back.
this?
This was, a wee while ago, not that long ago. I don't. How long ago was it? About a week ago, maybe.
And she still hasn't come back.
No, I don't think she'll come back. I mean, if I got asked to go to the old Lord's Castle, well, I'm going to be shutting up shop, man. Get all that fancy altitude.
Can I insightfully tell whether he's like saying that as a positive thing? He's like, yeah, if I got invited up there, I'm golden. Or is he like worried about being
100% roll insight.
Holy crap.
Oh,
No, last week you
16.
said that. Yeah, I always roll really badly apart from when it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I got 21.
Nice.
Cool. This is an act.
It's an act.
Everything's telling you that so far everyone's been like a little bit like put off, like people, like even like the priest, when you mentioned like the Lord and stuff, he was praying and then needing incense, and then here comes old Chipperoo, sort of just real positive.
I hope his full name is Chipperoo. Mr. Chipperoo. It is now.
I lean a little bit into Mr. Chipperoo and I say, friend, forgive me if this is presumptuous. Why? No, I shouldn't. Okay, I will.
Well, if you shouldn't.
No, why are you choosing to sugarcoat?
I am not a pastry peddler. I am not a pastry peddler. Don't you go accusing me of dealing with sugar.
Of course, my mistake, friend.
Okay,
hope you enjoy the rest of your
very
night.
nice to meet you. Lovely. Thank you very much for the information. Mad Mary, eh? Come on, Tristayne.
He offers a hand to both of you.
I shake. Bohdi shakes his hand.
Cool. His hand is very cold to the touch.
Okay.
Like he's sweating, or like he's a cold. He's cold, like cold and clammy, or is in cold like he's not got body heat.
Like he's got low body heat, like he's been outside in the storm for a very long time.
Okay.
Okay,
say, pal, you didn't say where you were coming from.
What were your names?
This is Vigilance, and I'm Temper.
Vigilance, Temper. Wonderful, wonderful. Well, you have to be careful running around at night, you know. The roads are dangerous.
What, even these ones in town? I mean, that's
superstitious.
generally,
bunch,
yeah, something that people say outside
Are you
of
not
towns.
from here, friend?
Yes, number 3.
Ah, I didn't catch your name, Mr. Number 3.
Chipperoo.
Chipperoo. Of course, my mistake.
How fitting. Well, Mr. Chipperoo, it's been a real pleasure. Got to go and meet someone. Can't keep them waiting.
That's okay. You had an accent that reminded me of someone, friends, anyway. Good night.
Cheerio.
You don't know an Augustono? Anyway, we'll talk tomorrow. Small town, we'll run into each other. Good night.
Sure we will.
Sorry, no, Mr. Chipperoo. Sorry.
Yes.
I can't help the lure of knowing. Why do you seem to know that name, Mr. Chipperoo?
Oh,
Why do you
because
ask?
he was over at, I think, number, it was at 57 or 59. There was a few of them 3 days ago, came to town, bought a house, had a lot of cash. Yeah. And you just have the same accent. Dead ringer.
Yeah, strange coincidence, a lot of places to come from, I'm sure.
Anyway, earlier you asked the question, and I didn't want to pretend like I was avoiding the question. So I am a delivery guy. I've come from past Vallaki, just doing a wine delivery, and I dropped some more off over at the tavern. I thought I'd go for a little bit of a stroll before going back to a quite a fancy room. Work pays for it, and then I'm going to be heading back tomorrow.
Heading back where?
To my job.
No, sorry. I mean, do you just do deliveries around town?
I got my pony, and I got my cart.
Is there enough business in this?
So I'll load up the cart, and I'll drop off wine to the couple of taverns along the road. This is the last place that buys it, and then I will take the empty wine barrels, and I'll go back to the vineyard.
The vineyard? You mean the vineyard on Savage Road near Chris?
No, you're going to Chris. You're going too far.
No,
you
sorry,
don't go over that
before
bridge. You
Chris.
want to turn left. Yeah, that old signpost. And don't you go into that Druid Hill.
What?
I tell
Sorry,
you,
Druid Hill?
you'll get up to. Yeah.
Oh,
Go to
this
Druid
is
Hill.
want to go there.
yeah. This is part once you've crossed the Raven River. Is that right?
Oh,
Up that way.
yeah. We're just on the other side of the Raven River. Oh, I thought you were a foreigner. Are you local?
Oh no,
No,
but
we've
we've met some wonderful people here, and they've been so kind as to give us directions.
Wonderful here. Surely haven't met anyone wonderful in Barovia. They're all a miserable lot.
Well, I suppose that's a matter of perspective, isn't it?
Your perspective?
Ah, if you bring a bit of cheer in, sometimes you get a cheer back. Isn't that right, Chipperoo?
Thank you very much for all the information, Mr. Chipperoo.
I love that cheerful standoff. Bodhi would just stand there for an hour.
He does too. He's
It's been an absolute pleasure meeting someone who knows more about Barovia than we do, as always.
Are you well versed in Barovia?
Sadly not. I'm not well versed at all. Foreigners, like you said.
Oh, you are foreigners.
Well, we're not from Barovia, that's for sure.
You're not from Vallaki. I know everyone in Vallaki.
Sorry, I thought Vallaki was the name of a child.
No, it's the name of a town. You met young Valakai?
Yes, Valakai.
Yeah, it's quite confusing when they both start with V and have lots of A's, L's, and K's.
So there's a town called Vallaki.
Mm-hmm. And the other one is like Malachi, but with a V.
Right. Yeah, okay. And where's Vallaki?
You go up, you go over the bridge by the waterfall. Instead of going to the castle, you're going to turn left. You're going to go through the gate to Barovia. You're going to come over the hill, down through the little bit of forest the other side. You'll see Old Bone Grinder. Don't go close. You just keep going. Then you're going to come back through the forest along Lake Zarovich. You just head along Lake Zarovich. You're going to take pretty much as close to Vallaki as you can. And that's unless you go through the woods and you want to go through the old Vistani camp. But that's your choice. So I'm not gonna tell you how to cook your eggs. And then where are we all going?
Right now we have very little destination, actually.
Just out for a stroll before we turn in. So
Enjoying the rain.
Like we said, meeting someone, Chipperoo. Real pleasure. Take care. Drive safe on that cart.
Bye.
Cheerio.
He just stands on the street and will watch you leave.
Awesome.
Can I want to message. I want to send Tristayne a message.
Yeah.
Go on.
I want to say, his hands felt a bit chilly. Don't turn around. I did get a good vibe, and I'm beginning to, agree with you that cheerfulness isn't always the right approach.
I'm learning. I can respond with message, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm starting to think, Bohdi, that in this place, cheerfulness might be a sign of something sinister.
But Bohdi will just
You
sniff.
have
And
In between the times, if you're walking away, if you are facing away from where he was, you continue walking, If you look back for whatever reason, in a gap between a point where neither of you had your eyes on the man in the road, if you turn back, there is now a large black wolf standing in the road.
Oh.
Can we say actually that? No, don't worry.
And then it shoots off out of town.
Chipperoo, you sneaky bugger.
Cool.
Can I, after I've messaged him, and we're just sort of walking towards the Burgomaster's house, can I just try and message Alex? I'll just message go, Alex, you comfortable back there? Are you awake yet? Brilliant.
Great.
You approach a weary-looking mansion that is squats behind a rusty iron fence. The iron gates are twisted and torn. The right gate lies cast aside, while the left swings lazily in the wind. The shuttering squeal and the clang of the gate repeats with mindless precision. Weeds choke the grounds and press with menace upon the house itself, yet against the walls, the growth has been tramped down to create a path all about the domain. Heavy claw marks have stripped the once beautiful finish of the walls. Black marks tell of fires that have assailed the mansion. Not a pane nor a shard of glass stands in any window. All the windows are barred with planks, each one marked with stains of evil omen.
What is it with claw marks around here, Bohdi? Are you serious?
This place, honestly, it just gets worse and worse.
I'd rather be back in the camp, to be honest, at this point.
Comes along and puts fresh door numbers all over the place, building numbers, but they won't tidy up the gardens and things.
Or fix up the claw marks in the walls.
What camp was that, by the way?
The camp we travelled in when we used to set up camp for.
Oh, right. Sorry, I thought you were talking about some other kind of camp. I mean, you camped. I always stayed in these kind of houses, but beautiful.
No, I was given a tent if I was good.
The door to the mansion opens and you see Ismark coming out of the house looking distraught. He's got a sword on his side and he just calls out, he's like, have you seen Ireena?
No.
We're going to take
Should we have seen Ireena?
Pause for intermission there, if that's okay.
Yeah, Ireena's gone.
She's gone. Poof.
Are we back? Hello?
We are back.
Can you hear us? Is everybody able to hear us? Can we get a hell yeah? Did everybody get a cup of tea?
It looks like it.
I think they're all still making tea. Hell yeah! Hell yeah!
Yeah.
It looks like we can hear everyone and everything.
There's a couple of people in chat who have seen these, but we have a little bit of show and tell. Speaking of cup of tea, have you got yours there, Fergus? Ready?
I do.
We've got CaperSmiths mugs.
Except mine is yours is also reversed. I think they're all reversed.
They're reversed.
But...
They're backwards mugs. They're printed the right way. It's just the way the camera.
Yeah,
the cameras are just screwing it.
The stream inverts us.
This
We're
was the
actually
bad
all
batch.
facing the other way.
Yeah, so,
Well-
I mean, we're only a rinky-dink little channel, so we're not selling these or anything. We just got these for us, because we like to drink tea out of our own branded mugs. And these are what I am really fond of. I have a friend
Check these out.
who has a business that does these. I don't know how well you can see. They are CaperSmiths logo on a cookie. Look at that.
There you go. Check that thing out.
CaperSmiths cookies.
That's
So,
amazing.
They are a New Zealand company called CookieAndMe. CookieAndMe. And they're on Instagram. So go and follow them. This isn't a paid
Check 'em
promotional
out.
spot. It's just a mate of
This
mine
is
who
just
made us some cool
they
cookies.
made us cookies
Yeah.
with our little
And
logo.
if you
Thank
would
you so
like-
much.
If you would like some cookies with your little logo, they come in a range of colours, and there's 3 different flavours apparently. We've only tried one, but I've already said that everybody liked the cookies. So
And I'm gonna try it again right now. So
Right.
thank you very much.
Can you tell that Fergus and I are like seizing on every cheerful thing we possibly can, like branded mugs and cookies? Like back to that coping mechanism. Oh, okay. Hit us, Jacob. Let's get this. Ireena's gone.
Yeah. Jumping back into it. So Ismark has come out of that mansion that somehow amongst all of the crippling oppression and depression of Barovia, that mansion stood as a testament to the wonderful gains that things could still have. It stood in contrast to those and made everything else seem wonderful and well. He's come out with a sword at his side, looking very distressed, and says Ireena's gone, and asks, have you seen her at all?
We've never met her, Ismark. We were intending on meeting her now. Was she there earlier? Like, how long has she been missing for?
An hour and a half.
Any ideas? Do you know? Does she just go? Has she got errands to run? Maybe she's just. How do you
Does
know
she
that
often
she's
do
missing?
this? Maybe she's just not here.
She has been hiding in this house for the last 3 days.
Hiding from what?
Intellectual foreigners, and he kind of starts gesturing up towards the castle.
Do you want us to come in and talk it over, and discuss things, or is this action stations? Do we need to go on a search?
The foreigner house. Sorry, she's gone to. Okay, sorry. And he just starts sprinting away.
We follow. I follow.
Cool.
Bodhi follows.
I go.
Cool. Wicked. You follow him across town to a place where, if we can zoom in on.
Sorry, I was like enjoying the stream. I forgot that I have jobs to do.
I was just eating the cookie.
How's that for framing? Check it. Is that okay?
Yeah, a little bit tighter. Perfect. So there is this house in the back, and the door is just sort of like in the rain of the storm, just dish, 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 dish. And yeah, that's it.
So the door's flapping away.
Yeah, and you see Ismark just come up those numbers of stairs as he shoots into the building, and he calls out, Ireena! Hello?
What number house is this, Jacob?
There is a 5, and then there is the remnants of an additional number that you just see 2 nail holes, suggesting that there was another number poorly, and without care attached next to it.
It's number 5, Tristayne. Let's go help
Bohdi,
him.
earlier he called it the foreigner's house.
Yes,
You remember
I'd picked
which
up on
number
that
the
stuff.
foreigner's house is?
Well, 59 perhaps is was it old
No, it was. Let's go in. I want to sneak in, if I may.
Cool. Roll the stealth.
I will also follow stealthily and maybe even unlimber
16.
my bow.
Cool.
That's a great idea. I will also take out my bow.
Hey, can you guide yourself?
Yeah.
Can I? I was expecting a no there. It
absolutely
seems
can.
cheesy. Can I guide myself, Jake?
Yeah.
Because I really care about being... I almost said sleazy. Stealthy. Stealthily sleazy.
Bohdi is sleazy as well.
How are you guiding yourself?
Pep talk. Because he is well aware that he was trying to be sneaky earlier and was not sneaky, and he bravadoed his way through it. And so this time he's like, right, he's seen Tristayne get ready and snap into action, and he kind of envies Tristayne for that because he pretends that he can do it, but he knows deep down that he doesn't really have any training. So he's like, right, okay, quiet as a mouse. Let's get serious, Bohdi.
So you're going to get advantage on this.
Cool.
I'm not telling you how you're getting advantage, but you're getting advantage.
All right.
Can I...
Natural 19 for a 22.
Ooh.
Cool.
Can I can I try to make a
Give me
perception check to
disadvantage?
see if I can figure out how he's getting advantage here?
Yeah. Go for it.
6.
Your guess is as good as mine. I honestly...
I look over and I Bohdi, you're doing a great
Well,
job.
you don't,
Well
because
done.
you don't know where I am. I'm 23 stealthy, man.
Actually, that's a really good point. My
Where's
perception
Bohdi?
sucks. I have no idea.
You're actually going,
Okay.
where the fuck is he gone? That guy is useless.
The whole place has been ransacked. What would have been a little, very modest kitchenette and table area with chairs around it is been overturned, and there is all the cupboards are open, and there is nothing inside them. And you hear from in the room above you a sort of slashing of steel, like a sword is wailing into flesh, and you hear a
I hesitantly but determinedly start to swiftly move upstairs. As loath as I am to admit it.
Cool. You start making your way upstairs, and as you get up to the next landing, you see a wolf sort of like baring its teeth and start to snarl at you as it's trying to hold its ground. And then there is another room beyond where you hear dance of feet and paws in the room.
From behind him, lower on the stairs, can I shoot between his legs at the wolf?
Yeah.
Go for it.
Make an attack roll.
Are we still hidden to this wolf?
Yeah. So you can get advantage on this attack. You can take
Thank
like a
God,
little bit
because
of
that first
time.
roll was dreadful. Ah, natural 19 for a 24.
Nice.
Cool. So because we are doing those increments where we're rolling with effort. You've got a 24. The AC of this wolf is 12, so you get 2 increments. So your bow
So I roll
is
3d8s.
and you're taking the highest of the 3.
Oh, wow. It's
Nice,
happening.
man.
Ferg, it's happening.
Here he goes.
Here he goes. An 8. Plus 3.
Okay. The arrow lodges in the sinew and between a joint. You have not killed the wolf, but you were so close to it. There will be a moment for Tristayne to react.
May I?
Hang on.
Oh.
Hang on. Does Dreadful...
You have psych.
Does Dreadful Strike work?
Yes,
Is it...
because you've moved before it.
I get an extra 2d6 if I
But
hit and cause
If he's
damage.
rolling with effort, does he roll these 2d6 3 times and take the highest outcome?
No, so
it
this
was
is
original,
just for
it's
yeah.
base stuff. Yeah.
The weapon damage.
Okay, so
Yes.
the 2d6. Oh my god, I'm using stuff.
Yeah, if
I just rolled 2 6s.
Dude. This
how
guy.
do you're killing the wolf? How do you want to do it?
Okay, the arrow does hit him in the shoulder, but actually lifts the wolf and pins. He flies past the door that he was protecting, and it pins it, and it's just dangling and like looking at Tristayne quizzically because he's got no idea that I shot him. I'm invisible, like super stealthy. So he's like, how did an arrow just come out of this guy's legs and kill me? And then slumps.
It is more. It's dead.
Wow.
There, you hear a commotion in the room as you hear another wolf bite the dust, so to speak, and be
Nice.
slain. But there seems to be the scampering of a larger one still in the room beyond.
Okay, can I quickly run forward to peek through the door? Is the door open?
It's ever so slightly. That's completely static, but it is
Alright.
ever so slightly open.
I want to move in using my leading with the tip of my drawn bow. What do I spot?
So you see Ismark, who is seeming to pull his sword out of the body of a wolf that is lying limp on the ground. Then you see a very beautiful woman with long auburn hair, red colored robes and a under tunic of sort of like a really beautiful and big blue collar. She is wearing a breastplate that has really intricate patterns on it, and she has a very ornate sword, and she is wielding it quite comfortably as she sort of is getting almost into a parry pose, like she's waiting for the wolf to do something before she strikes.
Is there still a wolf alive in the room?
A big one.
Can I make a shot at it?
100%.
Cool.
Roll with advantage.
Yes, sir. That is a... what's that? 22?
You are also getting 2 increments of
Cool, man.
effort.
So, with sneak attack, do I re-roll the sneak attack damage as well, or is it only the weapon damage?
That is a great question. Look, right now I'm going to make a rolling. It's not a permanent forever rolling, but just for the sake of
Totally.
this moment, let's say that you can, if you've got 3 increments,
Yep.
you can choose across those 2 occurrences of damage how you want to distribute that.
Okay, gotcha. So, Yep, okay, gotcha. So, Tristayne will pull his drawstring tight, and the faint glimmering of his copper and bronze bangles on his arms will shimmer for a moment, and instead of a arrow actually being drawn, it kind of materializes as a faint glimmer before he lets loose using the True Strike cantrip to make an attack with my
wicked.
intelligence modifier.
Awesome. That's awesome.
So that's going to be 2d6 from the short bow, because it's a magic one, and 2d6 from sneak attack. I'm going to roll 1 increment of effort on each.
Cool. So you'd
so-
add an additional die to both, and then drop the lowest from both.
Just 1 die or 1 set of dice?
Just 1 damage die. So is the weapon damage?
1d6 piercing and 1d6 thunder.
Great question. No, do an increment for both.
Cool. So, that is a 6 and a 5 if I take the higher of the 2
Cool.
rolls. Which gives me 11 on the dice for the bow. And
Yeah.
then if I roll for sneak attack, which I also do an increment of, because I can split it across. So that's does an increment count as 1 set of 2, or I roll all 4 and take the highest 2?
Roll all 4 and take the highest 2.
Okay, gotcha. That is
It's just like I'll go through a more thought out rolling, but
We'll
for
workshop
now,
it.
let's
it's okay. This is D&D, man. This is how it works. Okay, so that is a total of 18, 23, 28 damage. I can split it up if you need me to.
No, I just need you to tell me how you'd like this thing to die.
Yeah.
Great. Tristayne pulls that drawstring tight, and a shimmering, what color would it be? Almost like a very. What color would it be, Jacob?
The bow?
The magic arrow from
It would be
Tristayne's origin.
it would be glowing with a sort of like cyan hue.
Cool.
Yeah.
Wicked. A cyan silvery hue gets drawn, and
To Chris.
It's really bright. I'm not invisible anymore.
and pierces through the air with a soft humming noise as it strikes into the wolf. And as it hits into the wolf, the energy actually disperses, and the arrow doesn't come out, but instead radiates through the wolf and crackles through.
Cool.
So
To
awesome.
add on to that, because there's thunder damage going on there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it kind of implodes and reverberates inside.
You can, for those that have high enough perception, see the bones inside the actual skin of it crack and break and deform. So as it expands a wee bit, you can actually see the outlines of their impressions as it is sort of then blown out a wee bit. It never pops through the actual fur pelt, but it is done with enough force that you can see ribs have been broken into segments, and they are expanding as other parts as well, and organs and stuff, and then it sort of like flops to the ground.
Ooh.
Amazing. Amazing.
Yeesh. Golly.
I don't know what we're worried about, Ferg. We're brilliant at this.
Yeah, no, we're fine, man. We're good. We're great at
It's
D&D.
easy.
I call out to Ireena and Ismark, and are you two all right?
You see Ireena just sort of like looking. Have you come through the door yet?
I've probably now poked the door open now that I see
Yeah.
the wolf evaporated.
I'm still in the hall behind him.
Yeah. Can you do that a lot?
Well, if I hit really well, and I often do, yeah.
Good.
Sorry?
All right. Come inside.
Sure, Bohdi, come on in. And I open the door wide.
Yeah. She's like looking around the room and she's just like, I came here for a bit of impulse, get revenge.
I'm familiar.
There was a really sarcastic, disinterested, and flippant fellow by the name of Bleak who bought this house 3 days ago. And on the day that he arrived to town, and based on their interactions with my father passed away. And then he turned up to town, a horrid, stinking vampire, and if I'm being completely honest, the idea of having moral superiority took over a little bit. And the bastard's not here.
You're right, he's dead in a forest somewhere.
Yeah, we have good news on that front.
She just starts hitting the floor and she's like cursing. She's like, and she points her sword like someone talks like very casually with a knife at a table.
Yeah.
Waving it without like not a lot of resistance. Like just sort of like really, she's like, I guess I'm happy that he's dead, but in all honesty, like I wanted to kill him myself, so I'm really conflicted.
If it's any consolation, he died pretty hard.
It was
not
gruesome.
A good way to go.
Based on what you guys are able to do, if there's more of you, it's impressive. My name's Ireena, and this is, and then Ismark's just like, I've already met them, and they might help. And she's like, okay.
We would love to, because as do-gooders as we are, we need the money. But we need to know more about the job.
Okay. I humbly request that you help my brother Ismark here. As she says that, they look different. Like, they don't look related, or at least they are of different... They have inherited, if they are, they've inherited very, very different allotments of genes. She is strikingly beautiful, with a darker tanned complexion and that auburn hair. He is not pasty, but not alarmingly pale, but pale enough. Blonde hair, the type of skin tone that makes having features hard to distinguish, because there's not a lot of contour to his skin. It kind of all just like blots into one face. So her talking about helping her brother is just kind of like a little bit of an asterisk. And she is then like, we need people to help carry our father to the cemetery.
Forgive me. Siblings.
Mm-hmm.
Tristayne.
Sorry.
It's a bit rude. We would be only too happy. I just have a question about local funeral rites here. We're more than happy to help. I just don't want to tread on any toes. Obviously, it's usually friends and family that will carry the dead and send them off. We're not taking anyone's place who should be doing this, are we?
Ismark sort of just comes forward. He's just like, no one will help us.
Why ever not?
Ever since the house started getting attacked, and he looks at Ireena. She had visitations. No one wants to go near us, and she can't stay in Barovia at all. Which is my other favor. But first, let's sort out our father, if we could. And like I said, I will pay both of you for your assistance here.
Yeah. Look, we're happy to help. Visitations. What do you mean?
She pulls her collar down slightly, and you see 2 holes in her neck, like bite marks.
Similar?
Yeah.
Right. Gotcha.
Can I just ask a question? Because you said visitations, as you very kindly shared with us, but you also said attacks. Are these one and the same thing, or were there additional attacks?
Additional. This is Ismark, who said we would have wolves and bats and all manner of unholy things. After the Burgomaster passed, the last 3 nights have been rough.
Honestly, what is going on in this place? Where are these beasts coming from?
The woods, the roads.
And they were always like this, or have something whipped them up into a frenzy? Have they, has their habitat been displaced, or?
Have you ever noticed, and they sort of like glance over at the window, and you can see, oddly watching over you, the Castle Ravenloft. And he's just like, do you think a place that every night the dead march to, is that a place where a lord would be good or safe?
The dead march to.
I'm sorry, the dead march to?
This place gets stranger and stranger.
Every night. Oh. Ha!
There you are.
Every night, the dead will arise out of the cemetery, and you can watch their green, glowing forms march all the way up the road, and they do not head through the gate, they head straight to that castle.
Tristayne, I'm having second thoughts about our dinner invitation, honestly.
Yeah.
I think you might have been right.
Sorry.
Ireena's just like, I'm sorry, what?
Well, we met.
Sorry, so the Lord von Zarovich has dead people walk to his house every night, and there's swarms of bats that shouldn't belong flying over the city, and vampires just strolling around. That this is
It's like something out of a storybook. That's what it is. Pardon the imposition of that, but honestly,
Ireena's just like, a storybook where someone tore up any chance of a happy ending. Yeah.
Ireena, are you at risk because of this visitation of yours?
Yeah. I mean, honestly, the first time, like, he just looked at me, and I knew that he wasn't okay, but I don't know what happened.
Yeah, I know the feeling.
could I ask another question? Despite the fact I have many questions, but you want us to help take your father to the graveyard, where he will, I imagine, be interred, and we'll have a lovely ceremony. But then, will he then join the parade of the dead? Are you worried about that? Or?
Well, we're hoping that part of it is we need to convince Father Donovich to bless him and make sure that he is laid to rest properly.
And that stops him from rising.
We don't know.
Father Donovich is, we've had the pleasure, interesting fellow, unusual house guest. Is he to be trusted, in your opinion?
The priest? Why wouldn't he be?
Well, he's got a
Have you been in there lately?
Have you been recently?
Ireena's just like, to be fair, I'm quite proud that I left the house.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, the influx of vampirism appears to have taken a hold of Father Dornovich's son. Apparently, he's asked us the favour of going to the abbey to maybe procure a means to cure
some type of cure, the curse of, how did he describe the curse of the vampire, as he says it.
I really like how you say that, Tristayne. You've picked up the dialect, lovely.
You sound like a local, Ireena. This is complimentary.
Thanks.
But in a contrasting tone, she's just like, you see her hold a piece of paper and she's just like, these assholes, honestly, they've ruined everything. Not just here, and all the other towns. Like,
What do you mean?
Well, she again's waving around this piece of paper. She's like, these intellectuals that came through here a couple of days ago, they tried to convince poor Doro. They tried to swindle like a numbering system that doesn't make any sense to the people of the town. Like,
It makes no sense to anyone. Don't worry.
Thank you. I honestly swear that I think one of them put a spell on my father. Like, I don't know if there's like something to make someone just open to suggestions or take favorably of things, but yeah, it was just ridiculous. And he wouldn't hear a word of it.
Which of the three do you believe to have done that?
Yeah, can
Bleak.
I make an Arcana check?
Bleak, yes.
Yeah.
Can I try to figure out what type of spell would do that, if it could, or
Go
if
for
it's possible? No, never mind. I rolled a 2 for a total of 8.
A spell. Good total. But no. She...
I glance at Bohdi and says, it's definitely magic.
Ireena, if I may, we know about Bleak and, as discussed, witnessed his deserved demise by the sounds of it. His two companions, what can you tell us about them?
There was... I thought there was one that was quite handsome, actually, in like a gruff, like, not overstated way. His name was Ant. And then there was Zara, who was honestly really lovely, and she was so nice to talk to someone who was just, I guess, relatable. And yeah, I honestly didn't understand how the three of them knew each other.
Do you know what became of Zara? So we're willing to trust you. Do you agree, Tristayne? I mean, these seem to be the first truly decent folks that we've met since we've been here.
They seem like the only sensible folks we've met here, so yeah.
We believe Zara is currently at the castle. Whether as a prisoner or a guest is somewhat uncertain.
Do we?
I believe so. Sorry, I might be getting that wrong, but I'm sure that Strahd said we're invited to dinner to meet Zara.
Did you say that out loud?
No.
Yes, actually, I think this is very in conversation. That seems like a very in character. Tristayne looks at Bohdi. What do you mean she's in trouble?
So good.
We believe her to be at Castle Room. And then this Ant, I will share we're somewhat interested in his whereabouts. So I don't know if you're able to shed any light. there.
The only thing that I really have that's of note is this is the only thing that I found in the house. And she passes you a piece of paper. And
Ooh, cool. Hang on.
and it is.
Oh my. Is this a map?
It is a map.
Awesome.
Yeah. If you zoom out a little bit for the chat, if they want to see it.
I can't. Oh, maybe I can. Hang on.
If you scroll down, can you scroll to zoom?
No. I'm
Okay.
fully scrolled.
Okay.
Just tell me left or right.
Oh, it's okay. You can start over on the right a wee bit.
Mm-hmm.
So you should got this mountain range. So if we start on the far right, you should see Eastgate.
Mm-hmm.
And then you follow the road, and then you get to this collection of huts, which looks like someone's attempt at drawing a town. And then you have Barovia, and then it's also the valley. Then another arrow, which could be confusing, so no, it's both.
Okay.
And then you cross a bridge, you come up the road past the Zarpool, Tser, and then you come up the other side over another bridge, and there's a waterfall. Then you go up, and you've got Westgate up here.
Mm-hmm.
There's another gate, and then you've got Castle Ravenloft smells bad.
Right. Okay.
Cool.
Gotcha.
You come down this road over here, and then you've got not good business idea at the windmill.
Uh-huh. Cool.
Yeah.
Come down through some hills, and then you've got Valaki over here. Wolves are not safe here.
Cool.
Gotcha.
And then there is a big lake up the top. You've got Lake Baratok, and then what says Wizard Tower ? You've got a thing that says ruins over here. You've got something down here that says Brez ? You've got this one over here that says Spooky Hill, which looks like it's got a dead tree on top.
Oh,
This one,
winery.
wine. This one is Krez, which looks like it's got some large building amongst another settlement. And then the only other things is you've got another road that comes down here. You've got a bridge. This looks like a spooky face. And this looks like a bird that has mean written next to it. And then the key at the bottom is fog equals bad plus ouch.
Mm-hmm.
And then there is an X, which equals hippies plus not hurt or not bad by fog. So there's two X's. There's one here and one here.
Splendid.
Okay.
Okay.
And that
Wow.
is the player's map.
Magic. What I will
Stunning,
do,
man.
What I will do is, if you guys in the chat want to join the Discord, I will chuck this in the Discord, and you too can have your map, and I would also print it out, so that I have.
I would love a printed version so that I could glue it into the book so that I don't have to draw it myself.
I will bring.
So if I could get it in like an A5 size or something,
Yeah, I can
a
do
little
that.
squished down
I
one.
can do that.
100%.
That's awesome, Jacob. I love it. Right, so
Oh, amazing.
so we're in Barovia, and the Abbey is
over in
all the way
Kritz.
over the other side.
Yeah, and
Literally on the other side of the entire. Is the entire large? Sorry, I can use my mouse to show. Can you see my mouse moving?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So is this entire thing the Valley of Barovia,
Yes.
or is just this little part down here the Valley of Barovia?
great question. I would say the whole area is the valley.
The whole area is the Valley of Barovia.
There is a thing that separates in the middle of it.
Gotcha.
And you've got the town of Barovia here, and you've got, Castle Ravenloft up here, which you've always been able to see wherever you are in this part. Though this hill and ridge line, that's this big mountain up down here, but otherwise that ridge line seems like it goes to an elevation when you come past this gate. Like this
Gotcha.
is a lower part and this is an upper part.
Okay, cool. All right. All right.
Gotcha. Okay. And also from all of our chats and whatnot, basically we've been warned about every single thing on the way to the Abbey. It's like, don't go there.
Yeah, we've been told don't go to Valakai.
Don't
Careful
go
of Lake
to the
Zarovich.
vineyard.
Don't go up that road. And there's a
Don't go
ruin up
to the
there. Stay away
windmill.
from that. Careful, Lake Baratok's weird.
Yeah. Don't go to any of these places. Avoid.
Let's just stay in the inn.
So
Don't go close to the bone grinder.
What is the... Actually, I look at Ireena after looking at this map. And I look up at her and I say, what's the bone grinder?
the windmill.
Right. Oh.
Yeah, okay.
Pies.
No, what do you mean, oh, pies? No,
Pies.
what do you mean?
Pies.
Why?
Pies
why
come
is
from
it
the
called the-
windmill. Is that right, Ireena?
No, stop.
Pastries.
Hang on.
Pastries.
Hang on. Why
Is there any...
do the dream pastries have bones in them? Which bones?
Children bones.
Oh.
Hang on, Ireena.
Yeah.
Okay.
Children's bones, though.
Don't.
This is Chris talking. Not Bohdi. Bohdi's whimpering. Children's bones. Okay.
You feel Alex go. He sort of like pokes his head up out of the bag. Ismark and Ireena sort of like take a step back.
Oh, this. Hang on, it's quite all right. And he'll reach behind him, and does Alex like grab onto his hand to be lifted?
Yeah.
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 So he lifts him out, and then puts him in his hammock. This is Alex.
Cool.
He can understand
He-
you.
He stands in front of you and puts both of his hands on your face, and like is grabbing the side of your face and is like trying to get you to look out the window.
What is it?
And he points back to their mansion.
Yeah. What? We have to go to the mansion.
And he starts shaking. You're like,
Ireena, Ismark. He's talented. He seems to know what he's doing. Shall we?
Yeah.
Cool.
I've learned to trust Alexander in the hour or so that we've
He's the
known him.
leader. He's the main character. As we leave, though, can I have a look to see if there are other house numbers? I'm on the lookout for 57.
Cool. On the way out, you see on one of the steps what could be a 7 or could be an L.
Right. Hell yeah.
It's university, folks. A little bit on the dim side, don't you think? 57, so we are on the way because Alex appeared to think it was somewhat urgent, but can I clock anything about the house? Is there any, what type, is it easy to get into? Is it locked, unlocked? Is the door open? Does it
It's
look
locked. The front door. It's the one you've been in.
Oh, it was 57. Right, okay, right, that's good, because we were told that Antonius was spotted there and
This
they
is the
bought
foreigner's
59
house,
or
yep.
57. This is the one.
It was definitely 57.
Right.
I think you've just pulled 59 out of nowhere.
Can I message
Yeah.
Tristayne and say,
Of course.
do you think that we need to look anywhere, look in that house a bit more deliberately?
We
As
don't
we're walking
know
away, it's
these.
more...
Yeah,
come back.
I'd say I like these people. We don't know them, and we don't know what they've purposefully missed or left there.
Can I, in the response to that, I'll look down at Alex, who I imagine is back in the hammock. Go, Alex, do you like these people? Do you like these?
He points first at Ismark and then at Ireena.
Ismark first.
Ismark.
Ireena? Right. Good judge of character, I told you. Or is it because she's pretty? Alex.
You slide off.
It just slicks his non-existent hair.
Adjusts his bow tie.
Spins.
Flaps his butterfly wings. Alex is great.
Starts doing some push-ups. Just trying to get a pump on. You quickly make your way back to the Burgomaster's house, and the door had always been left open because Ismark had exited in a hurry. The front gate is still doing that methodical, like, ding, 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 ding. The front door was wide open.
And they'd closed it because we left it a bit
No,
of a
but
rush?
it would have. It seems purposefully fully open.
Right, it's been pushed open. Okay.
Gotcha.
Tristayne,
Okay.
thoughts?
Yes. I think we should do what we've learnt to do well, and I'd like to roll a stealth check to hide, please.
Do the siblings look like they're waiting for our lead, or are they strutting up there, or what's their attitude?
They are trying to keep up because the idea of getting back to the house, once it was inferred, they are concerned considering that they've been attacked and that the father's body is still in the house.
Right.
Right, okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to sneak through.
And I will stay back with them for the moment.
Cool.
I have a 19 on my stealth roll.
Nice.
Cool. You do a fantastic job. Alex will jump out of the hammock and he'll go inside. And he gets down on all fours this time and is sort of like scurrying around, like sniffing. And then you see him bump into something that was not visibly there. This will be more for Tristayne unless you are in sight of the main room further into
I'd say
the
I'm
mansion.
probably at the doorway with the siblings if they've followed me, so maybe not.
Cool. It gives him a bit of a fright, and he just sort of like sits back and sort of like wraps his wings around him, and then you just see this little pulse glow off him, just as you see this woman with big hoop earrings, curly hair, a brass prosthetic leg on one of her legs. She has a rapier to her side and a axe on the other side. She's got a red bandana tying her head back and a big trench coat. And she's just like, "Hello, little creature. Oh, I believe you are Ireena and Ismark. Let me introduce myself. My name is Esmeralda."
Is she talking to no one?
She's
She's
talking.
talking to Alexander.
No,
She's talking
we're in the
at the doorway.
Ah, gotcha.
She has not seen you. You have stealthed in, and she has not acknowledged you. But she had Alex bump into her.
Right, gotcha. I will just quietly sit and watch for a moment.
I've come
See
just
what
to
Ireena and Ismark do.
find out what has happened to the Burgomaster. And then she asked to go into a bit of a chit-chat with the two siblings. And then her eyes sort of catch on Bohdi, and she sort of looks at you like a little bit like odd, trying to maintain a conversation and caught into a different thought. And then she's like, "Have you come with a close friend?"
I do have a companion with me besides Alex there. Yes? My name is Bohdi Gautama. Pleased to meet you, Esmeralda.
I'll reveal myself now that Bodhi's talking out in the open.
Oh,
Oh, and here he is. This is Tristayne.
Hello.
You have an air of fate about you. Oh, did you get your card reading from Madame Eve?
Who? What?
The Vistani matriarch. Did you go and get her to read your fortune, to go through your cards?
No.
Could I try?
Can I glance at Ireena and Ismark and see the reaction to that suggestion?
They are not deterred by this, weirdly. Like, they're a little bit, like, the idea of you having fate about you, they're a little bit intrigued as to what it's going on. And she's just like, allow me one moment. And she goes into her bag and she's like rustling around things. And she's like, can you please hold this? And she pulls out what looks to be like a Molotov cocktail of like this green liquid. And then she pulls out like a whole bunch of like wooden stakes and then gives it to Bohdi. And then she takes out like this like little holy symbol, takes out a different holy symbol, and then is just like, I found it. My Taroka cards. May I? So it's a woman.
No, I'm meaning you.
That guy.
This guy over here.
So what I would like to do is, if it's okay, just a simple reading. Okay? So what we're going to do is, can you please put your hand on the deck, just here?
Sure, lady.
And can you put your hand underneath the deck? Oh, a card slides out and she pulls out a card and she's just like, this one we save for later. I'm going to just see if I can actually tuck it in here. Okay, it's not going to, I'm just going to hook it onto the mic up there. All right. So what we need is, we need 3 cards. So
how uncomfortable does Tristayne look at the moment? Is he just like casually
Tristayne
going with it, or
looks,
is he awkward as hell?
How does Tristayne look? Tristayne looks uncomfortable, confused, and also really disillusioned, like he thinks this is a load of rat shit.
Bohdi's somewhat fascinated, but also just a little bit sulky that all of the attention is on Tristayne and not him.
Oh, please come. Sit, join. This is for both of you.
Oh, Tristayne can have his turn first.
I'd like to grab Bohdi by the scruff and pull him over.
He'll scoop up Alex on the way.
So she's just like, we have got 2 decks. We have the general cards of fortunes and fate. Right, I'm going to deal 3 cards now. And she deals out 3 cards face down. And she's just like, she touches the first one and she says, this card tells of history. Knowledge of the ancient will help you better understand your enemy. This card tells of a powerful force for good and protection, a holy symbol of great hope. This card is of power and strength. It tells of a weapon of vengeance, a sword of sunlight. Oh, all right. And
Chris, I hope you got that down because I was not.
Yeah,
I was very in the moment and wasn't writing any of it.
You're good.
The next card is going to tell us of Strahd's enemy. This card sheds light on one who will help you greatly in a battle against darkness. And the last card. Your enemy is a creature of darkness whose powers are beyond mortality. This card will lead you to him. Are you ready for the fun?
Are you ready for the fun, Tristayne? Isn't this fun?
All right, so the first one. Now remember, this is about the history. All right, we have, and she turns it over. We have the 3. The Enchanter. All right. Sorry, I will have to go to my notes for this one. 3. Tristayne turns into a pumpkin. No, not this one. Bohdi speaks Orcish. No. Where is? It's a 3 of stars. Stars. Oh, Tristayne is a cleric. No. Where is it? Aha! I have it. I see a kneeling woman, a rose of great beauty, plucked too soon. The master of the marsh knows of whom I speak. The next card. This is of the great symbol. And you will find the great symbol. All right, transmuter. Lots of stars. The treasure. Go to a place of dizzying heights where the stone itself is alive. And the last one. This is the sword of vengeance. Oh my. You have drawn the traitor card. Oh dear. Okay. Glyphs. Different part. We have glyphs. Where is glyphs? Stars, swords. Are you okay? I hope you're okay. You can take from it what you want. Like, not everything is always a traitor. All right. Look for a wealthy woman, a staunch ally of the devil. She keeps the treasure under lock and key with the bones of an ancient enemy. Okay, time for your friends. This is looking for who is going to be your ally. Oh, I see a child, a Vestani. You must hurry. Her fate hangs in the balance. Find her at the lake.
Okay.
And then can you pull a card, please, Mr. Bohdi?
Oh, yes, of course. Here we go. What one do you like the look of? Alex, this one? This one? How about this one? This one? Okay.
You've pulled the seer.
Cool.
He waits for you in a place of wisdom, warmth, and despair. Great secrets are there.
Wisdom, warmth, and despair, eh?
Okay. So, we have the Enchanter, the Transmuter, the Traitor, the Tempter, and the Seer. You guys are going to have a really good time.
Well, I'm glad you think so. And everything's good here when you turned up? Are we all safe and sound? No, funny business? Attacks? Or...
beasties and ghoulies?
Oh, no, there is no funny business. I was looking for the girl, Zara. Do you know where she is?
No, we're not 100%
Bohdi
sure.
will look at Ireena.
She gives a nod.
We have heard that she may be at the castle.
Okay. All right. Time. So I'm going to go have a little rest until I can go invisible again, and I will see you later.
I can't. Sorry.
Oh.
Funny you should mention that. I can't help but notice that you were a little difficult to see when we arrived. How does one go about being able to do that? It's quite a trick. Is it to do with the cards?
No, it's my. I've learned a great many things from my estranged, well, not really estranged, but there was a trainer that I had who taught me a great deal. And I can do magic. Can you?
That's a little.
Can you?
Yes, a little.
And where do you? Whereabouts would you suggest finding more of this magic stuff?
I can try and see if I can steal some books out of the castle for you.
That sounds right up my alley, Esmeralda. Stealing and books, two of my favorite things combined.
Where
I've done it
should
before.
where should I bring them to?
We don't really have somewhere to stay.
Ireena's just like,
honestly.
hopefully by tomorrow we'll be in Vallaki.
Sure, Vallaki, please.
Then Esmeralda's just like, I will bring them to the Blue Water Inn.
Esmeralda,
Great.
just out of interest, I mean, you turned up and found you. Are you a friend of the family? You said that you were looking for the Burgomaster, who very sadly has passed away recently. Were you here? Did you hear? Were you here for the funeral, or?
I was here as a favor for someone who I met and helped me recently, and I helped him. His name was Ant.
Oh, how very interesting.
You helped Ant.
I let him use my horse. Not my horse. I found the horse, but I let him take the horse to the abbey.
Oh,
Really?
Far to the east.
indeed.
Yeah,
West.
we've
Sorry, west.
heard about
Far
it.
to the west, yes. He was going to see if he could talk to the abbot there and see if there was any way to learn to cure his friend.
His friend being.
There was a
Bleak,
little
right?
snivelly one, Bleak, yes.
Yeah.
He was very insecure, had a lot of vulnerabilities that he couldn't express, and sought power, was constantly trying to make himself the most important one of the group.
Turns out he ended up very
He was just
unimportant.
Oh! Okay.
Yeah, he's worm feed.
Oh. Did you burn his body?
No, the Lord Strahd chopped him up with a magic sword.
Hope kills all. The name of that sword is Hope.
Yes.
It
Yes.
seems that hope will kill you in the lands of Barovia.
Oh, right.
You hear
like-
that,
like a
Bohdi?
double entendre. Yes, very poetic.
Isn't this Lord a dashing man?
She makes a glance over at Ireena. And she's like, very well. I will maybe see you tomorrow at the Blue Water Inn.
Pleasure making your acquaintance, and thanks for the card performance. very diverting.
Thank you kindly, Esmeralda.
She does a little bow, and she's like, I hope the cards work out. You do
Yes.
very well. Cool. And she makes her way off.
Ireena, have you had your cards read? It's just a party trick, isn't it? I didn't really follow
Means
it.
nothing around
very
here.
much. Yes.
Not really sure what's going on with them.
So, the Vistani have gifts that people of this land don't possess. They can traverse the fog. She was clearly a Vistani.
And we don't like the Vistani here, I presume.
Well, she's not traveling with the rest of her group, which is odd for them. They usually stick to themselves.
Maybe she had a falling out. Otherwise, she would be going to help the child whose fate is in the balance at the lake. The Vistani child.
There's two lakes. There's either Lake Zarovich or Lake Baratok.
Oh, hang on. Yes, I'll get the map out.
And
so
we have no idea which one it is.
The massive one in the north. Yeah. There's a massive one in the north.
We don't know. We don't know
then
which
next
one
to
the
it, hang on.
child's at.
And here. Well, we're heading sort of that way. We have to go via the lake or near the lake.
Yeah.
Lakes. plus multiple other places that we've
There's
been
actually
warned to
another
avoid.
smaller lake in between the mountains.
Yeah.
There are a number. If we're talking bodies of Waterfurg, you've got like 5 to choose from.
It's like 6.
There's 2 named ones, and you can't trust the accuracy or proportions of this map.
No, you're right. We can't.
How about the spooky face to the south? Is it actually that big?
It might be. As you guys are re-looking at the map, you see coming from the church this march of green,
right.
glowing undead, and then they turn. So you can see all the way out, all the way to the end of the road at that intersection, which is how far away? 240 feet. You see this green glow come, and then they turn down and they start heading out of town. You can see it across the field. And that's where we're going to finish.
Oh, I want to quiz Ireena more.
Oh,
100% fire away at the starter next time.
I will.
This place,
interrogate her.
Sheesh.
That was brilliant and very unsettling.
Gosh.
I love hate it.
I'm petrified of this place.
It's so weird and creepy. Why are they all still there? That was my first question to her. They can't
leave.
How long have
Figure
they
it out,
been
man.
there? Like,
The only people that can leave this place are the
The Velaki,
Vistani.
right? Because they can. The
'cause
Vistani, they can traverse through the
they can
fog.
traverse the fog. How long has it been weird though?
These are questions for next time, and
Oh.
thank you in the chat. I also thought it was a awesome session.
Yeah, thank you. It was an awesome
Thank you
session.
so
Session
much
2, we're
for
in it
joining,
now.
everybody.
We're into it. Wow.
We are deep in the thick of it right now.
As always, a joy to spend our Thursday evening with you. I will get this edited over the weekend. We'll chuck it up on YouTube. If you haven't followed us, give us a follow. We're nearly I think we're heading towards 25, which I believe is a magic number on Twitch. You want 25?
Yeah, our follower goal currently is 30, which is what we're gunning for.
Wow.
Thank you so much to everyone who's helped us get close to that so far.
Yeah.
We're at 24.
And we've got YouTubes and stuff like that. But honestly, the best thing that you can do outside of following us here is join the Discord. I'll post the map. We might even put this map up there. The amazing artwork for our achievements. which I'm very excited. Hang on, let me just, because we haven't had a proper zoom in on these yet, have we? Look at these bad boys. So we've got 2 of these, which were Welcome to Barovia and the Devil's Invitation. So look at that creepy dude. And then we've got Secrets. That's so cool. The combat one's also
It's so good, guys.
Look. And
Thank you so much, Kongu Jizutsu,
yeah,
for
we've
jumping
got a
in the
Discord,
Discord.
so we'll
That's
be
amazing.
popping that in there. Thank you for joining us, and we
Yeah,
will see you
absolutely.
2 weeks' time, same time, 2 Thursdays' time, which I believe is the 7th of May.
Woo!
And
Yes, it is.
We will remind you there'll be videos in the meantime, but from the 3 of us, thank you so much for watching. We're really enjoying it, and
100%.
we'll see you soon.
Thank you so much, everybody. Have a wonderful night.
Thank you, guys.